Yo, 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 yo. Put a one in chat if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yo, put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Okay, okay. Cole's the only one. Cole's the only one. Shout out to my man, Coach at 3 on 3 the Great. Okay, good, good. You can hear me. Give me a second. Let me get up on screen then. Cause I don't know what be going on. Like I said, I don't know what be going on. I don't know what be going on. Give me one quick second. I'm gonna come on screen. Yo, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. We're gonna have a hell of a show today. Y'all already know how we do. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what's hitting for. Uh Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. To come on in. My eye springs is a little bit terrible today. So your man's eye springs a little bit terrible today. Y'all work with a player. Y'all work with a player, man. Work with a player. Damn, what's going on, man? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, there you go. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Yo, we're gonna get right into it. I apologize for the delay. This stuff is slow. Like, yo, what the freak is happening? It be taking mad long to do stuff, and I don't understand why that is. Yo, but listen, today's show, we got a hell of a show for y'all today. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what's hit for. Y'all already know how we do it. I'm trying to tell you, man. So this has been a time of exposure, and y'all know me. That's not my thing. Like I don't find the need or feel the need to like really expose people and get into things that are outside of YouTube, right? Listen, if it's on YouTube, then to me that means they want you to know. If it's not on YouTube, I don't really find the need to expose people and put people's stuff out there. Um, with that being said, that's just me particularly. Now, I don't attack anybody. I don't think it's right. I'll be honest with you. At the same time, if you notice, I don't go to anybody's platform or just participate when people are doing that. I just stay as far away from that as possible because that goes against what I believe in, which is the point of the day. If you have a problem with something that somebody is doing, then rather than go and poo poo on what they're doing, like you could speak about it on your platform if you have a platform, but why go over there and disrupt what they got going on? Today's show is Useful Idiots. It should be a question mark. Useful idiots or just doing what you do. And this is towards my homie. Hold on, real quick. Let me just make sure because I don't think I did what I was supposed to do. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I do what I'm supposed to do. This is towards my homie, the Angry Man, and some comments that he made directly. Okay. So comment. Oh, come on, man. Really? Really? Okay. I'm about to say, come on, bro. Yeah, this is towards AMG. And some comments that he made direct. Okay, I had it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I just want to make sure everything is on the up and up. Some comments that he made directly, right? He did a stream, I believe it was yesterday evening, and he said that the guys that were commenting on this, basically he alluded to women that were commenting on this Anton Daniels situation. They're just jealous and they have some nefarious, duplicitous, intention by doing this. And that us fellas that are speaking on it are useful idiots being used by these women. We're being used by these women and we're useful idiots because they're doing it as part of an agenda, which gave me some really listen, like I said, AngryMan is my homeboy, my friend of almost 30 years, right? And I said that I'm not arguing with anybody or going back and forth with anybody because I'm not. At the end of the day, I did not say that I was going to be blind. I did not say that I wasn't going to respond. And I did not say that I wasn't going to speak the truth, because that wouldn't be me. If I sat back and I allowed people to slander my name, to lie on me, to say crazy things about me, and I didn't address it, that wouldn't be me. That's just not how I'm built. That's just not how I'm set up, and I can't do it to save my life, right? I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't allow people to, especially people that are supposed to be cool with me and people that know me personally, to lie on me, right? Now, I know that he wasn't just talking about me when he was speaking about that, but I was included, right? Because he came over here and he tried to make it seem like this was the beauty salon and we was gossiping. Now, at the time, because he left, I didn't have a chance to tell him. And then he did a show and I pulled up on the show. But because there were so many other people and, the environment, I didn't really get a chance to really fully express myself. So I'm going to fully express myself today and we're going to get it off our chest. We're going to speak about it. We're going to speak about it because I find it rather ironic and astounding. So before we get into that, let me just welcome y'all to the show. What up, though? Kojak 303 the Great. What's up? Yeah, this is about to be another epic show. Yep. A barn burner. You already know what's going on. Now we get a shout out to that. What's up, Cajun Dark Fire? Good to see you. What's up, TB Trucking? What's good? 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 StreamYard, UPS, and OBS are all fooling. Damn. What's up, Living Humbly? What's going on, my brother? Good to see you. Yeah, TV Truck. I'm good. What's up, JD 1975? Yo, Hurricane Puro in the building. Good to see you. Make sure y'all tell a friend to come on in. It's about to be a hell of a show. Y'all already know. So listen, before we get into this, today's show is Useful Idiots. Should be a question mark. Useful idiots. Or just doing what you do. Not what you say, because as we know, and we got to keep it real, my homeboy AngryMan has said it himself. What he says and what he does sometimes are two different things. And depending on the climate and depending on the wind, he will switch up. It's just what it is. It's the truth. I'm not lying. I'm not making up anybody with any sort of intelligence, anybody with any sort of eyesight, you can see that. It's clear as day. It's clear as day, right? Me, myself, I don't switch up. I keep it 100 and I keep my stance, so y'all know that about me. He said it himself. He know one thing about my man Easy Bands is my brother AngryMan's statement. One thing about my boy Easy Bands is he's not a liar. He's not gonna lie, because I don't lie. I keep it real. I'm not afraid of people in that way, right? I'm not afraid of people in that way. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, hold on. Trying to find the clip. Hmm. 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 Anyway, it's been a minute. So I got the clip in there somewhere. But the point of the matter is that he said it himself. Y'all seen it on multiple streams. I used to play that as part of my intro. One thing about my man Izzy Bands is that he don't lie. And I'm not lying. You know, I would never lie on my brother. I would never make up anything on my brother, and I would never talk about anything personal of his that has nothing to do with YouTube. Okay, I'm just not going to do it. Now, this is strictly about YouTube. This is not beef. I'm just keeping it real because AM says what he wants to say when he wants to say it for the most part. And it's amazing to me that he has the right. He says he speaks for men, but if men do not agree with him or men have a different ideology or a different philosophy from him, then those men are not men all of a sudden. Those men are not masculine all of a sudden. Those men do not represent manhood because they have a different modus operandi. It's like as if his way is the only way to manhood, which in fact is an oxymoron, because one thing about men that we all know as men is no two men are exactly the same. Men, that's why I had the shirt. All men are not created equal. The reason why is because as a man, even if you agree on point A through C, probably D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, you're going to totally disagree on. And that's just how it is, right? A man has his own set of principles, his own set of values, and his own set of standards that he lives by. Your standard is your standard, and that's cool. But you cannot set a standard for other men and believe that you have a right to enforce it or to approach or encroach on men. And we're going to get into this. I'm telling you, it's going to be a hell of a show. I got y'all. Make sure that y'all tell a friend to come on in. We're going to have a good time. You already know how we do. Y'all already know how we do. We're going to have a good time. Make sure y'all hit the like button because likes don't cost you. Likes cost you at all. They free 99. So do like the homie Trish say and smash it. Smash the like button. Come on, push a button. You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button. Push the goddamn button. Now the LIKES, the likes, they're free. They're free 99. They don't cost nothing. But the LIGHTS, the likes, they cost money and they cost money. So if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, do us a favor.
Show me the money. No.
Back to the spot for a Glock. I took a loss over floss, but still got a knock.
Money! Show me the money.
Yes, sir. Show me the money. Yes, sir. Support the show. Support the stream. You know, I mean, listen, dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business, family. I find it rather ironic. The homie the other day said he never gossips. AngryMan, yes, you did give me this clip, and I gotta play it against you.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
My homeboy of almost 30 years said he never gossips. One thing about the AngryMan is the AngryMan don't gossip.
Nigga, what?
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
Man, what? What? Yo, bro, did you just forget that less than 4 days ago that you went on an epic stream? You had an epic stream like you always do, because you definitely know how to present. You definitely know how to articulate, orate, and you are a genius. Point blank, period. I've been telling you that way before you ever thought about YouTube. Now, with that said, you lie like a rug. Mufasa face ass boy. Stop it. Bro, we see you. You just did an epic stream about 50 Cent and all the nuances of 50 Cent's life. And you don't know 50 Cent? You don't know 50 Cent? You don't know 50 Cent? And you told almost every 50 Cent story that you could tell from a third-party perspective. You heard from somebody that might know about what 50 did. Now, we appreciate that commentary. We appreciate the way that you present the information. But if we was gossiping, homie, if we was gossiping, then that's gossip, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, son. Yo, I'm telling you, 50. Yo, with 50, with Faison was at the north. Yo, Faison was on New Bern Avenue, and I heard that Faison's truck. You know what I'm saying? He had the hottest truck because you know what I'm saying. Them boys were gonna get him. He had to switch hotels. That ain't gossiping. That ain't gossiping, my boy. Is that not gossip? Is that not chatty patty? No, it's not. Yeah, okay. It's not. It's not.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
Yo, so cause when 50 was on they used to call 50 Boo Boo. And when Boo Boo was on the block, Guy Brewer, boy, if you'll get your boy, if you'll get your goop, boy. Of course you don't think so, Cation, and I didn't ask you. Of course you don't think so. Of course you think it's okay for AngryMan to disrupt my show to tell me that I'm running a beauty salon while I'm talking about what everybody's talking about of a person that I know of and I've been around, and I'm going according to what is on YouTube. I ain't digging the man's files. I ain't exposed the man's life. I ain't going his background. No. I'm talking about strictly what's on YouTube. So of course you don't think so. Of course you don't, Cation. No surprise, bro. No surprise at all. That's why I didn't ask you. I didn't say, yo, Cation, what you think about this? I didn't say that, and it's for a reason, all right? So, damn. If you don't think that, yo, let me ask you a question, Cation. Now I'm asking you, since you want to put yourself in it. What does Faison Love have to do with AngryMan? What does what happened to Faison Love have to do with the AngryMan? What does Faison's Love beef with 50 Cent have to do with the AngryMan? Is AngryMan related to 50 Cent? Is AngryMan 50 Cent's brother? Is AngryMan 50 Cent's cousin? Is AngryMan 50 Cent's manager? Is AngryMan 50 Cent's uncle? Is AngryMan 50 Cent's grandfather? Is AngryMan 50 Cent's son? What does the 50 Cent beef with Faison Love and Faison Love saying whatever he had to say to that man got to do with my homie? What does that have to do with anything? You notice who didn't say nothing about none of that? Me. And I know people in both camps. I know people in Ja Rule's camp. And I know people in 50 Cent's camp. I ain't said nothing. Because it ain't got nothing to do with me. And it ain't even about YouTube. But we the ones gossiping. But we the gossip girls. But we the chatty patties. I'm listening to you, my boy. Yeah, it does. It has absolutely nothing to do with him. Exactly. So by his definition, by AngryMan's definition that he put on me and the people on my channel, then he has to be guilty of gossiping too. Right? Right, Cajun? That's a logical conclusion, isn't it? Was Chase Faison in the chat hating, bro? After AngryMan was talking shit about him, yes, probably so. Yes. Because before that, I think Faison was saying that he likes AngryMan's content. If I'm not mistaken. I wasn't there. I wouldn't know. I don't want to gossip. Yo, what's going on? Classy Creole. Hey, sis. Man, you gonna get into it because the question really is it just control? Is it just control? Is it really that we're gossiping, or do you want to control what other men are doing and saying while simultaneously having the pretense that you advocate for men? Because really the truth is, and the irony of it all is the fact that you coming over here telling us what to say and what to do is a direct hypocrisy for you saying that we can't speak on Anton and what Anton is doing. It's the same. That's my man's. Yes, that's my friend. That's my homie. At the same time, one thing y'all know, I keep it real across the board. And since he want to keep trying to go with this and keep trying to, I spared him. I spared him, fam. You talk about breaking it down to the molecule, bro. I could break it down to the molecule because I could use what he said himself. I'm not like that. I don't care about what another man is doing for real. Now, at the end of the day, if it's something that goes against the platform that we we gotta get into it, yo. Anyway, make sure y'all tell a friend to come on in. I'm telling you, we're about to have a hell of a show. Y'all already know. Hit the like button and let's go. Let's get it.
Excuse me. Did I hear someone say, wait, hold up? He said, dope conversations deserve dope donations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's show love and hype them up.
You are locked in with Izzy Bands. Let's keep this energy going.
Mr. Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, who? Izzy Big Bands.
Welcome to the Real Spill with Mills. Welcome everybody to the podcast with Izzy Bands. Make sure you support the show, support the stream.
Now I mean,
Let's welcome the host, Mr. Izzy Bands.
let's go.
Support the show, support the stream.
Now I mean, yeah.
Yes, sir. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Let's rock. Make sure you smash that like button, man.
Yeah. Yeah. We in the zone, vibing to this beat. Catch the rhythm, feel the heat beneath your feet. Scrolling through the feed, but let's not forget. When you love what you see, show some respect. Hit it up, ain't got no shame. Life's a free, baby, it's a simple game. Join the movement, don't be shy, just hit rewind. Share it with your squad, let them see what you find. Did you smash that like button? Smash it. Hit that like button, feel the love, don't rush it. Life's a free 99, it's like sweet sunshine. That don't cost you nothing, get in line, feeling fine. When the vibe is right, we elevate the flow. Join the Ismail Light Nation. Let your color show, you gotta share the love. Spread it far and wide, dope discussion, need dope donations. Let's ride. Cash apps down, show the support connection. We keep it real, mindful of our direction. Engage and celebrate, it's a party we bring. Every light that you smash makes our hearts sing. Hit that like button, feel the love, don't rush it. Life's a free 99, it's like sweet sunshine. That don't cost you nothing, get in line, feeling fine. Come through like tonight, come through like tonight, come through like tonight. Come through like you do, let the energy ride. With every little act, we breaking those ties. Support the conversation, lift it up like a song. In this digital age, we can all get along. It's a cycle of love. It's a unity thing. Join the anthem groove. Feel the joy that we bring. Hey, hey. The love, don't rush it. That's a free 99. It's like sweet sunshine. That don't cost you nothing. Get in line, feeling fine. So next time you scroll, remember what's true. Smash that like button, 'cause we vibing with you. Show some love, spread the light, dazzle and shine. Join the anthem of unity, it's our time to align.
Yes, sir. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Likes don't cost you nothing. Likes are free 99. They're free 99. They don't cost a damn thing, man. Yo, so where do we begin? Where do we begin? I guess we got to begin at the beginning, right? So is it a thing of label first and then think later? Is that what this is? Because I don't get it, right? Because at the end of the day, no matter who it is, if they can brand you, they don't have to debate you, right? So meaning this is poisoning. Let me keep it real with you. This is poisoning the well, and this is running counterintelligence for Anton. Let me just be honest, right? Let me keep it real. Intelligent people, this don't work with intelligent people. Okay? If you smart, then you see right through what's going on. It ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to see. AngryMan benefits from Anton. So AngryMan is running interference for Anton. It's clear as day. No matter what he says, no matter how he tries to clean it up, no matter how he tries to shape it, mold it, and make it seem whatever, he's running interference for Anton because AngryMan benefits from Anton. Point blank pert. Now, I'm not saying he's on his payroll because I don't know, and I don't care. What I do know and what I do care about is I'm a grown ass man, dog. If I want to talk about Anton every day, all day, I will do so. And nobody can tell me any different. Nobody. My audience, y'all can tell me different. If y'all tired of hearing about it as a collective, guess what? I'ma stop. But nobody else that don't pay my bills, that don't take care of me, it's insane. He's my friend. He ain't my pops. He ain't my dad. He ain't my uncle. He's my friend. We're equals. In YouTube, he's an OG, a legend in YouTube. Shout out to that. Congratulations. No problem. But you can't try to use that to try to take my voice away. You advocate for men's voices. So all of a sudden, your friend who's a man, he can't have a voice? How does that work? We're useful idiots because we got an opinion that's different than yours? Nah, homie. And respectfully, nah, homie. That ain't the way that works. Shout out to my sis, Classic Creole in the building. That ain't the way that works, good brother. No. Like you say, if we agree with you, you play the clip all the time. If we agree with you, then we're cool. But if we don't agree with you, we got to be useful idiots. We got to be girls. We got to be at a beauty salon. We got to be chatty patty. You did a whole stream, bro. Mad hours talking about another man's business, bro. You did a whole stream. Not only that, but your whole stream was dedicated to 50 Cent and 50 Cent's business, and you knew it looked bad because you had to say, well, I'm not glorifying street stuff. Like, what? Who you think we are, bro? Like, what?
Nigga, what? You lost your rabbit ass mind.
You spent a whole stream dedicated to 50 Cent and what 50 do. Shout out to 50. I'm a fan of 50 work too. Shout out to 50. However, you did a whole stream dedicated to 50 Cent work, the ins and outs of his movings that you could tell on live. How he do this and he did that and they did this and they said that and it was his man, Black Just, and la la la. And I think that when he got popped and then this and that, and la la la, like that's gossip, Nigma. What are you talking about? That is gossip. That's gossip, bro. Like, please do not put me in a position. You know I could pick you apart, bro, every time. And no amount of influence, because no amount of influence will stop this, bro. Stop. Don't start this with me, bro. I'm tired. I love you. You're my brother. I'm tired, bro. Stop it, bro. You gotta stop it. Your contradictions are gaping holes that anybody can see that got eyes. You are and Anton are like, you ain't as bad as Anton because he on some other stuff. You ain't as bad as Anton. However, bro, please don't do this, bro. Please don't do this. Useful idiots? Who are you talking to? Useful idiots? Because we don't agree with you? Because we see what this Nigma is doing and we see the contradictions? It had nothing to do with you, AngryMan. You put yourself in the middle on the chopper block. Same thing you did for Pearly Things. So you want to get mad and try to recreate history? The same thing you did for House of Hypocrites. You want to get mad and recreate history? Bro, please stop. Ain't no, every single time I had an opinion and it might have been different than yours, you jumped on my stream and you came at me crazy. And I never was including you in none of it. You interjected yourself in the middle of it and you took an adversarial position to what I was talking about and expected me to back down. And that wasn't happening. You know me better than that. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. You did it in the Pearly Things situation, got the documented proof. You did it in the House of Hypocrites situation, got the documented proof. And House is cool. And I said, hey, look, I think it's a skit. I think, you going against the men. You's a white knight. You's white knight. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not white knight. And I'm telling you what it is. This shit ain't real. I don't know. I didn't know House at that time. I didn't have a rapport with House at that time. But I'm like, yo, this shit is not real. The brother must be trying to teach a lesson through a skit or something. This is fake. Nah. You white knight and you just putting your cape on. You just let your cape drape. I'm like, huh? I'm like, huh? Hey, son, my shoulders is not fragile at all, B. Like, it's the shirt. And why are you looking at me like that? My shoulders is not fragile at all, bro. Look, my shoulder, we straight over here, bro. My shoulders is not fragile at all, my brother. I got broad shoulders. Please stop looking at my frame. That's really, really disturbing, brother. That's disturbing. Partner, whoa, partner.
Wait, whoa, partner, whoa. Pause, man.
Dang.
Nah, nigga. Hell nah. Pause, my brother. Pause.
My brother, relax. Relax, brother. Relax. I ain't got no chi-chis, brother. Relax. Why you want to see my frame? You want to see my frame, brother? Relax. Come on, brother. I ain't got no chi-chis, brother. Jesus, Jiminy Crickets. And my shoulders ain't soft. Ain't nothing soft about my shoulders, homie. But listen, we ain't about to do that. Y'all support the show, support the stream in the meantime, between time. Don't distract me from my work that I'm doing. Shout out to the people. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I see you, big dog. We grinding. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I don't want to jack up your name. Is it the life of? Oh yeah, yo, shout out to you, man. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, fam? That's the homie. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. That's the life of RJ. Is that the life of RJ? Shout out to you, the life of RJ, man. Make sure y'all check out the life of RJ channel. Definitely dope, young, up and coming content creator doing his thing. He been doing this thing. Shout out to you, man. He been on this Anton situation too. And listen, he's been spot on with his commentary. I don't even think like people like the life of RJ or anybody else has anything against Anton, right? A lot of us don't. I don't have nothing against Anton. I'm just calling it like I see it. Shout out to you, RJ. I appreciate you. Y'all be like him and support the show, support the stream. Now, man.
Thanks, man.
Good to see you, bro. Thank you.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. No matter what the situation.
Salute. Appreciate you very much, man. What's up, El Cheapo in real life? Good to see you, my sister. El Cheapo in real life is in that building. What's up, sis? What's going on? Give it the hearts. Give it the hearts. Yeah. I don't know what's going on, Cajun. I can't get into all of that. I can't get into all that. What's up, Trucker? I can't get into all that right now. I can't. I don't know why men is looking at my shoulders. Let me make sure the homie got the tag so he don't think, you know what I'm saying, we don't talk behind nobody back. We don't talk behind nobody back. We live and live in color, straight direct. So let me go ahead and tag the homie in it. Let him see it. If you want to come up and talk about it, he can. I'm not going to argue with you though, bro. If you're watching, I'm not going to yell and argue with you. We can have a conversation. We don't have to yell. We don't have to argue. We can have the conversation. If you think that you can match wits with me, I think that you know, because you know how it go. I think that you know that people would see that you can't really match wits with me, bro. That's why you start yelling and cursing and screaming. Because intellectually, we close, but it ain't like most people think that it is, right? Intellectually, we close intellectually. We read a lot of the same books. We studied a lot of the same time, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't like people think that it is. And I think that if you had a conversation, do you notice I'm the one person that AngryMan can't really have like when it comes to disagreeing and it come to just talking, AngryMan every time is gonna blow up and start yelling and cursing and take his ball and go home. He gonna throw the pieces off the board. Cause I'm the one person that he know when it comes to tussling with me, especially in public opinion. If we just have a conversation, he already know. It's a landslide. It's a landslide. Now he got to go over there where he at and hype it up and make it seem like this and that and have his hype, and then he accuse my audience of that. And they ain't even like that. They just call it like they see it, man. They just call it like they see it. I'm Beano Nation too. Shout out to the Beano Nation. But you ever notice that? AngryMan always like get hyped up and start cursing, yelling. I don't even have to say. All I'm doing is talking to him. He just start yelling and cursing, get hyped up. That's because he know conversationally, mentally, we close, but it ain't like a lot of y'all think. We close, but it ain't like a lot of y'all think. I'm not saying that he ain't dumb at all. He's actually very smart. At the same time, I definitely ain't dumb either. Right? I'm definitely not dumb either. And I got all the experience to back up what I'm talking about. And he know it and I know it. Right? I got all the experience. See people, E Black came up here talking about experience, bro. Bro, it's hard to out experience me in life right now. It's hard. I'm gonna be 50 soon. It's hard to out experience me in life. I've experienced almost everything. So within reason, you know what I'm saying? So what's up, Chris? Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate you, fam. Shout out to my people's Chris. Y'all be like Chris. Y'all be like RJ. Support the show, support the stream. I mean, so AngryMan, I'm more than willing to have the conversation with you. This is a conversation we need to have. I think the people would benefit from it. Not if you yelling and screaming and cussing, because I ain't gonna do that. I'll just talk to you. But I think, I know why you don't want to do it. I know why you don't want to just have a conversation with me, a calm conversation with me. I know why. And I think a lot of people perceive why too. Cause then it'll be evident that it ain't on YouTube. You did what you did. You hands down solidify. You done what you did. You did what you did. You are that guy on YouTube. In real life, so, and I think that you know that you don't want people to really see that, like how really it really is. So that's why you start getting upset and hyped up and start yelling and fussing. And everybody can see when it come to me, you don't have no regular conversation. Everybody can see it. When I just be talking, I have a difference of opinion. I state my opinion. You start yelling, you start cursing, you start getting mad. You can have an intellectual conversation with everybody else but me. And then you get mad when I point out that you can't beat me in chess. You get mad when I point out that, yo, this, that. Even though you told everybody that I was the man even before I got here. What changed? I suddenly stopped being the man because I'm on YouTube? That's what happened? Is that why you wanted me to come to YouTube, bro? Is that why you wanted me to come to YouTube? Because you know that I'm not social media. I never did social media. This is like, is that why you wanted me to come to YouTube so I could be a fish out of water? Is that why you wanted me to come to YouTube? And you mad that I'm swimming? I'm just asking. Because some of the things that you say and some of the things that you do are very, very suspect. Ever since I've came here, you have tried to overshine and overstep my voice. You have never allowed me to have my own voice and to try to speak my own thoughts. Whenever I do, and it's popping in here and it's jumping in here, you come with the rah-rah to speak against what I'm doing. Why is that, my brother? We're supposed to be brothers. Why is that? Why is that? When it's lit in here and I'm doing my thing, why do you come in and do that? You tell people SMD, we don't do no stuff like that, bro. Telling people SMD. And yo, listen, my audience, I apologize. I apologize for the behavior of the AngryMan. I apologize. Because that was wrong. He came in and told my man TBE Trucker SMD. And all of this and all that. He called Bridget M a B. She didn't call him out his name like that. She said something that he didn't like. I'm not going to allow that anymore, AngryMan. I'm not going to allow it anymore, bro. Like, yo, that's wild. You violating people and then you run and get upset and get mad and people are just talking. They stating their opinion. They don't have a right to state their opinion. But you're an advocate for men, but you tell another man to SMD. Yeah, you and Anton is cut from the same cloth. I see why you defending that nonsense that Anton is doing. It's nonsense. And any man with with an ounce of integrity, any man with an ounce of testicular fortitude understands that's some nonsense. It's some nonsense. It's not okay. It's not cool. It's nonsense. Right? My manhood isn't judged by what other men say online. No doubt. Shout out to you, T. But I don't like that. I think it's mad disrespectful. And we don't, you know what I'm saying? You know that. We don't play like that in the hood. We don't play no SMD talk and all this stuff. And I'm not okay with that. Y'all ain't never heard me tell no man to SMD. Now, y'all heard me say something else that was close. That was like cringy and suspect. I said a cringy suspect thing one time. I ain't gonna say that again. That didn't come off good because y'all don't know me like that. But inviting a man to my penis is crazy. It's crazy. You don't invite no man to your penis. What's up, LA? That's why I kinda took a break over here. Not gonna lie. Damn. You don't have to take no breaks. None of y'all don't have to take no breaks. Y'all more than welcome. I want my audience to feel comfortable because, one thing for sure, two things for certain. If I fall, AngryMan is not going to take care of me. He ain't going to take care of me. It's not his job or his place to take care of me. We grown men and we got to handle our own business. So y'all, my audience, y'all are the ones that make me who I am. Y'all are the ones that support regardless. AM show love and support, and I appreciate it. And I show him love and support too. At the same time, I'm not going to ostracize or alienate my audience. I'm not going to do that. Now, if folks start clapping back at him, he going to get an attitude. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Yeah, no doubt. Shout out to you, Taz. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm leaving it there, but I do want to. I'm leaving it there, but I do want to. Because I don't. Again, I want to make it clear. That's my brother. I got nothing but love for him. At the same time, what's right is what's right, and what's not is what's not. And as men, we should be. We have a right to speak up for what we see and what we think. AM has a right to speak for what he sees and what he thinks, and we have that same right. Right? We have that same right. Cole said, very disrespectful. I've seen dudes delete for saying that. Yeah. Yeah, we good. We good. Anton is a public figure who's been talking crazy-ish about everyone. So it's fair game now. Hey, shout out to you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. Listen, I ain't told nobody one way or another what to do or what not to do. I just speak on how I see things and how I view things. That's it. I ain't told nobody what to say or do. I just speak on how I view things and how I see things. And that's it. And that's my right as a man to do so. If we are having a voice for men and we're speaking for men, then why would you want to silence a man's voice because he doesn't necessarily see it the way that you see it? Why would you want to do that? That does not make sense. That's not cool, right? I'm going to open up the panel shortly. If y'all want to come up, y'all more than welcome to come up. Just no F-bombs, all right? And we can talk about it. Listen, y'all don't even have to agree with me. Y'all know that. As long as you present it respectfully, I don't require you to agree with me. I'm going to say what I got to say. You can say what you got to say. It'll be what it is. Like, listen, you're probably not going to change my opinion. I'm probably not going to change your opinion. It's cool. But we can talk. There ain't no problem. It's just talking. I've been saying he just don't like that we don't be kissing his ass over here. Come on, man, Ogun said. That had nothing to do with you, LA Project. That's gaslighting, virtue signal. Well, no, listen. Yo, Ogun, I'm going to be honest with you. There are a lot of people who don't come over here because of, and they told me, men and women, because they like, even people that know me, like, man, how you letting Valdez talk to you like that, bro? Why you letting Valdez violate you like that, bro? And I'm like, nah, it ain't like that, man. It don't take nothing from me. He just talking. That's how he do. It ain't no thing. They're like, yo, you wildin'. Like, you wildin'. You over here, people don't know you. And listen, I haven't attacked my homie at all. My people's told me that know both of us. They're like, yo, people don't know you, and he making it seem like he is your boss or like he over you, and everybody know that ain't even close to the case. Everybody in real life know that ain't even close to the case. Not even close. Not even close. So, and like I told him before, he don't understand. Like, yo, it's a way to do everything. You can have a difference of opinion. You can see things differently. You can feel how you want to feel. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I never try to stop you from that. It's just like, yo, you can't come over here violating the people that be over here every day. You're a busy man. You got stuff going on. You got your own thing going on. So you can't be over here every day, nor would you. Even when we was friends, we didn't hang out every day. Even being friends that seen each other on a regular basis, that worked at the same job, we probably hung out like 3-4 times a week, maybe 5 sometimes, but we didn't hang out every day. So it's not like he would be over here every day anyway. AngryMan is going to do what AngryMan do. So it's unfair to think that, yo, I got to cower and lower myself to make room for him. That doesn't make sense. That don't make sense. What's up, Cynical One? If someone told my godfather to suck their D, they would be fighting. No, that's a fact. But this is the internet, but it's still why. Hey, Bridget, what's going on, my sister? Good to see you, Cynical One. Good to see you, Bridget, in the building. Good to see my sisters. What up? What's going on? What's going on, man? What's up? Willing to win? What's going on with you? Willing to win. Hey, Gail at Night. How you doing, sis? Gail at Night is in the building. Good to see you, Gail at Night. Gail at Night during the day. Good to see Gail at Night. I share my opinion on Uda's video on my community wall about his behavior. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that. But see, that's another thing. Everybody know one of my main things is don't bring your beef about somewhere else over here, because 9 times out of 10, I ain't seen it. I'll be honest. I get to catch some things, but it's so much things going on. I don't get to catch everything. And shout out to everybody that be sending me videos. I really appreciate it. Please don't take it personally if it take me a while to get to your video or if I don't get to it at all. It's so much. It's so much. I respect you, I respect you too, Ogun. Even when we don't agree, thank you for your opinion. Absolutely. Thank you, bro. It's all respect. Y'all know I lead with respect. I don't go around disrespecting nobody. I don't go around telling nobody how to run their stuff. I don't go around trying to insert myself on other people's stuff. Like, yo, at the end of the day, over here on my channel, I have a right to review Anton or anyone else. Because this is the thing, and I don't understand. Well, I do understand, but I'm not going to get into that. Anton is not good for black men, AngryMan. Now listen to what I'm saying. The way Anton is behaving is bad for the image of black men. It's terrible for the image of black men. Horrible for the image of black men. I don't care what y'all say. Anybody that has any iota of experience, anybody that has a working brain could see that how Anton is moving is making a mockery of marriage. It's making a mockery of Christianity. It's making a mockery of conservatism. It's making a mockery of the family structure and the family unit. It's making a mockery. What it says is, like any other thing, like Uncle Elroy said, when I was broke, I said I'm gonna stay in the hood forever. As soon as I got my money, I got the hell up out of there. That's all it says. It says, yo, you didn't have any money or very little money. You were staying in your mama basement or whatever, allegedly. You didn't have no money or very little money. And when you got your ones up, you started giving the world your ass to kiss. That ain't integrity. That ain't character. That ain't nothing to aspire to or nothing to. See, you can tell when people ain't used to nothing. You can tell when people ain't used to nothing. When people ain't used to nothing, they got to put everybody else down to exalt themselves. When people ain't used to attention, they gotta make everybody and demean everybody else to make themselves and prop themselves up. Right? When they ain't used to money, they got to try to use money to destroy people and destroy people's lives. Some people ain't used to nothing, and money just makes you more of what you are. Money is an enhancer. It makes you more of what you are. Money is not good nor evil, but homie, the one thing that you didn't learn from me, brother, when I was trying to teach you about money when you was arguing with me every day about it, is I never let money dictate my personality, no matter what nobody thinks. As a matter of fact, the older that I got and the more money I got, the more humble I became. The more laid back I became. The more less aggressive I became. And this is what you say, yo, this ain't the is. I know, because I've changed. My brother died. My brother is dead. How can I be the same after that? My brother had all the cars. My brother had all the motorcycles. My brother had all the money. My brother had all the Louis, all the True Religion. And this is 12 years ago. So all the True Religion, all the money, all the jewels, all the cars, all the clothes, all the women. He had a woman. He could get any woman he wanted. And they buried my brother in a sheet and lowered him in the ground. He was buried like a Muslim. My brother's passed on. How can I be the same after that, bro? The answer is I can't. This stuff, a lot of stuff don't mean the same to me no more. Don't mean nothing to me. Relationships mean something to me. My character means something to me. My integrity means something to me because I saw a guy at 34 years old that had everything that he ever wanted. And when he died, none of that went with him. I don't think y'all understand it. Unless y'all have this experience, then maybe you don't get it. Like, this stuff is nice to have. It's nice to have. It's trinkets. It's nice to have. I appreciate it. At the same time, it's just stuff. It fades. It gets holes in it. The moths come, so it gets stolen. It gets broken. It gets out of style. It gets out of date. It gets worn. It gets torn. It gets damaged. It gets whatever. You give it away. Whatever. It's stuff. And I know when you're not used to stuff, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just stuff. So yeah, I've changed. Yeah, I'm not, and my heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. I never been soft, right? So yeah, I still got it in me. At the same time, it's like it's no need to even, I want peace. I want to see my son grow up and my children grow up and to live the best quality of life I can for my family. I want to quality relationships and build quality relationships and have quality people around me. I'm not going to pretend. There's no amount of money that Anton can give me to, that's why I said I can't be bought. I can't be bought, bro. I can't be bought. I'm not going to lie and pretend and fake. Oh, because you're going to let me be on the show, or oh, because you won't let me be on the show. So you ain't got no heaven or hell to put me in. It ain't worth it. I'm a lie and close a blind eye and pretend I don't see what this dude is doing and see the flawedness in what this dude is presenting. Because again, it ain't about us. It's about the kids. It's about the youth. It's about the people who don't have the experience, the people who don't have the point of reference, the people who don't really know. But they see an Anton, he's shining. He got the money. He got the status. He got the stuff. And so they look at that as something and they exalt him, but he is moving out here flawed. Even if he's really not moving the way that he's projecting that he's moving, he is dangerous for the community, sending out false messages, no better than the people that he speaks against. Oh, so what? He's been married 20 years, but he parading a side chick pretending. So what? So what? He only has one child and don't have no outside baby mamas. He's sitting there and talk about other people's kids and other people's babies. So what? So what? He's attained this and he didn't sell drugs to do it. Yo, he's sitting there exploiting people and sitting there putting down people to do it. It is terrible. It's the worst example to ever show for so-called black people. It says that even when we attain achievement, even when we attain success, we are still ratchet. We are still shiftless. We are still ain't shit. But you would get up here and make excuses for this. You would get up here and kick for this, bro. You're wrong. And I don't care who like it or who don't like it. You are wrong, bro. Caping for this nonsense that this dude is doing. And trying to put syrup on shit and tell us it's pancakes. Trying to put pea in our cereal and tell us it's milk. It ain't milk, and it ain't pancakes, and it ain't syrup. It's some bullshit. Hell is wrong with you? Give you your own thing. What the hell is wrong with you, bro?
You got to be by far the weakest mental humans that has ever been produced. Hell is wrong with you?
Beloved, what's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you, bro? Like, yo, I don't even know what you thought. You know that I stand on what I stand for. I stand on what I believe. Ain't no amount of peer pressure, ain't no amount of whatever gonna move me off mine. Square. I live by the code. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. That's my favorite saying of all time. Ain't no peer pressure move me. Ain't no amount of clicking or clacking or whatever move me. I've been an unmovable force my whole life. You think that your YouTube influence is going to change anything, brother? It's not. It's not. You put yourself in the middle. I never put you in that. You did that. You keep coming at me because I'm speaking about the wrong that Anton's doing. That's wild. Your real friend in real life, you're going to side with a dude who's a fake and a phony and a charlatan because he got some alleged money. Like, what? Bro, you can have all of that. I'm good on that. I'm good on that, brother. Shout out to Living Humbly. Appreciate you, $4.99. Hit the like, Cash App, and Super Chat. Without the chat, this wouldn't be a show. Even AM knows that, and that's a fact. Without y'all, there is no me. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, Living Humbly. Thank y'all to the audience, the people who support the show and are here. Make sure y'all at least hit the like button if you cannot contribute or don't want to contribute. I appreciate you anyway. Hit the like button. Shout out to my man, Trucker Yell. Thank you for the 50, bro. Izzy, you cooking. That is the main issue. He makes black men look terrible, all for the love of money. Nasty work. I ain't never gonna agree with a man that is comfortable with setting females up for the woe. Sabar, bro. Thank you for sponsoring the show, my man. Trucker Yell, I got you. Thank you for sponsoring the show. Y'all be like Trucker Yell, willing to, excuse me. Hassan. No, I'm sorry, man. Let me, I apologize, man. My eye springs. Waha Baron. Y'all be like my people, Waha Baron, Trucker Yell, and Living Humbly and the life of RJ and support the show. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Bridget M. I appreciate you too. Since they said, and I'm gonna celebrate y'all all at the same time. The ladies, y'all know y'all got a separate celebration. I appreciate you. Waha Baron says, $10. Anton said on his show he had a vasectomy. No other babies ain't a flex if you can't even have one. Wow. Wow. Damn, I forgot about that. You right about that. He did say that. You right about that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A respect to you too, Bridget. I appreciate y'all. Listen, and listen, y'all know I've been up here 3 years. You have not heard me talk about none of AngryMan's personal business, nor will I. Nor will I. Now, if he go there, then I can't promise you anything because I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely full. I'm for whatever, whenever, however, right? But if you don't go there, I will never do it, right? At the end of the day, though, when you keep, I'm a man first. You know, Anton said he a Christian first. Yeah, that sounds good. It don't even sound good when you're moving the way you're moving. It don't sound good the way you're moving, bro. You don't represent Christ at all. Christ would say, depart from me, you worker of iniquity, for I knew you not. Because the truth of the matter is, Christ said, do not even appear to be evil. Do not even have the appearance of evil. So even if you're making a play, even if you're pretending, you are leading people astray, and Jesus would be pissed off with you. So you're not Christ-like at all. Jesus would be, he says, better to be hot or cold than to be lukewarm. Let's call it what. See, you are no better than Pastor Jamal Bryant, which we speak about. You are no better than Creflo Dollars, which we speak about. You're no better than TD Jakes, which we spoke about. You're no better than any of them. You are a charlatan. Anton is who I'm talking about. You're a charlatan. And we knew it when you said that you're you're close to God, on the right hand of God, and you're up there with Jesus. We knew it when you said that you was out your damn mind. We knew it when you said that, but you ain't no Christian, bro. You ain't no Christ-like, bro. And you setting a bad example, and I don't care what my homie say. I don't give a damn what he say or how much bass in his chest he put in or whatever the case may be. Yo, you are standing on bullshit, AngryMan. How many times do you have to be on the wrong side of history, my brother? How many times do you have to be on the wrong side of history? Yo, you can yell, you could pout, you could scream, you could huff, you could puff, and it ain't gonna move nothing. Nobody ain't gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, there's some weak people that will, but yo, none of us ain't going, bro. Thank you, El Cheapo. I appreciate you. That's all I know how to do is stand on principle. That's all I know how to do is stand on business. Am I perfect? Hell no. By far, one of the least perfect people on YouTube is me. One of the people that make more mistakes than anybody on YouTube is me. But what I ain't gonna do is say, yo, I'm on the right hand of God. Like, yo, what? I'm up there with Jesus. Since when? Like, no, I ain't. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it. I might not even make it. I'll be honest. I'm praying, God, let me in on the gate. Can I get next to the gate? Can I just be like right there at the gate? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. And you got people bragging and talking about they this and they that and they this and they that while putting other people down. Oh, the black community is trash. But everything that you do is signified by the black community. Y'all gotta stop that stuff. You're trying to portray pimp culture. You're trying to portray rapper lifestyle. What are you talking about? You're a hip hop. You come from a hip hop generation, but yet it's still everything is trash but you. Everything is trash but you.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
Anton is the standard. No, the hell he ain't. No, he ain't. He don't speak for me. No, he's not the standard. He don't speak for me. Thank y'all very much, everybody that supported the show. Let me celebrate y'all real quick. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Ladies first. Thank you to the ladies.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
My brothers.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
Everyone.
I got money.
We
Thank y'all so much. I didn't want nobody talking about my shoulders no more. That's crazy. That's insanity, man. Took it from my dang on shoulders like that. That's crazy. Yo, I'm about to open up the panel. I apologize if I have not acknowledged you. I was not trying to dish you. Give me a second. I was in my monologue, so give me a second. Let me try to welcome everybody. Hey, Joy is real on. Good to see you. He can have another woman if he chooses and still be Christian. There's countless men, but but guess what? The man is it Waha Baron? Listen, I'm gonna just call you Waha if you don't mind. Listen, Wah. That's true. What's not true is the woman that he is so-called having is another man's wife. That's against the 10 commandments. Thou shalt not covet another man's wife. David, who was a man after God's own heart, was punished severely for lusting after Bathsheba. They lost their first child, and he was chased all across his region with war and people trying to come at him and get at him. You know the dude that slayed Goliath? Yeah, that guy. You know the dude that slayed Goliath with the smooth stone? Yeah, that guy. The God after God's own heart. When he did that, God allowed him to be punished. You cannot have another man's wife as your wife. That's not Christian about, nothing's Christian about that. I could point to you 4 or 5 different occasions where in the Bible, it was a man trying to have another man's wife and the punishment and destruction and death that followed behind that. All types of stuff. Even in the beginning. Can't take on no other man's wife. You can have another woman that's single if you and your wife are, and you know y'all do it the right way, cool. But you can't take on no other man's wife. And really, in America, it's illegal. But that's a whole nother story. Can't take on no next man's wife and talk about, yeah, you know, in the Bible do say we could take on another woman. Yeah, stop it. See, this is what I'm saying. This is how these dudes got y'all messed up. They don't even know what they're talking about. They don't even know what they're talking about. They're just talking. Or either they know what they're talking about and they're purposely leading people astray. Yeah, you can have another woman, not another man's wife. It's another man's wife. What's up, Gina? That's a dangerous friend. I thought y'all were tighter than that. He's a follower. Hey, listen, I'm not but no AngryMan slander. I'm not slandering him. I'm just saying I'm not, you know, I'm you know. Right. God rest his soul. Hey, thank you. Oh, yeah. Y'all way behind. I'm way behind. I'm sorry. Hey, Joy is real online. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Rest in peace, my brother. Rest in peace, Life the Legend. Thank you, Sneak Diss, and appreciate it. Yeah, rest in peace, Life the Legend. I'm way behind, y'all. Y'all see how far I am behind. I apologize. Let me try to catch up. What's up, April Carter? Good to see my sister April Carter in the building. Good to see y'all. And I apologize if I'm far behind. If I missed you, I'm not trying to diss you. I apologize, y'all. I am way behind in the comments, okay? I'm trying to catch up. What's up, Big Money Trucker? But seriously, can we really take someone serious that has the name Angry Man, Emotional Man, Sad Man? And well, being that my brother and I gave him the name. Well, what happened was I used to, you know, Angry Man is being himself. Now, that's one thing. He is being himself. This is not a character. Now, I don't know what he's doing with this whole other stuff, but overall, this is not a character. This is who he is overall. So back in the day, they had the Mad Rapper. And so I used to tell the joke on him, you know, we friends. So they call me, you know, we call each other names. We talk about each other. Oh, I got the shirt too. Hold on. I got the shirt. Kevin Hart had on the exact shirt that I have that he be telling y'all about. I'm going to show you the shirt. Anyway, so they joke, you know, we friends. So we joke on each other. So I'd be like, yo, son, you got wild baby powders. Yo, son, tell him why you mad, son. Tell you why you mad. And my brother was like, yeah, tell him why you angry. You the angry man. You the angry man. And so that's how he got his name. He got his name from us. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's not, he's definitely an intelligent brother. He definitely is a well-read, well-studied brother. He definitely is a smart brother, borderline damn genius. He's a talented brother. So I'm not trying to take anything away from my brother. He's talented, all of that. So I want to show that you can disagree with somebody without trying to tear them apart. I'm not tearing AngryMan apart. AngryMan is AngryMan, and he has earned everything that he has. At the same time, I am me, and I have earned everything that I have. So for him to come over here and try to say that we gossiping while he was basically doing worse than that, it's crazy. While him trying to come over here and say we chatty patties while he was being worse than a chatty patty is crazy. By him trying to defend Anton's foolishness and try to make it seem like we're useful idiots because we see what we see, it's crazy. And two things can be true at the same time. I still love my brother, got love for him. Still, that's my man's 100 grand. Like, I just don't like what he's doing right now. That's it. I just don't like how AngryMan is moving right now. I think it's crazy because he came over here with the stuff and then he trying to include me and other people like me in his defense of the undefensible. This is that you can't defend that. Anton's behavior is indefensible. Period. No defense for his behavior. We ain't doing that. Come on, B010141. Let's don't do that, bro. Let's don't do that. People would choose money over loyalty and friendship every time. Shout out to you, St. Louis move. And listen, that's his choice to make. If he decides to do that, that's on him. I ain't mad. It is what it is. Shout out to Kills. What's up, Kills? If that's what he want to do, that's his choice as a man. I ain't gonna do it. What's up, Dunk? Christ would be flipping over. Yeah, he would be flipping over the tables right now. You deceiving people in Christ's name. You ain't no better than these preachers that AngryMan talk about. AngryMan, he ain't no better than the preachers. And you defending the indefensible, bro. You gotta stop this stuff, bro. Like, you can do whatever you want to do, but like, don't come over here with it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't come over here with that. Don't come over here with that. Don't come over here with that. Like, yo, if you got to come over here with that, stay where you at, and it's cool. Don't come over here with that mess, man. Trying to defend the indefensible, and then they're going to try to attack us because we're speaking on the indefensible. Yo, we can speak on whatever we want to speak on. This is America, Jack. This is America, Jack. What you talking about? Speak on whatever we want to speak on, whenever we want to speak on it. Let me celebrate my man Truckee here too. Make sure what's up, Rosbo? AM needs to get out his feelings about Anton. Sure does. AM is his own man, just like you or your own man is. No apologies. Exactly. Shout out to my guy, Kojak said, these pimp preachers, these false prophets, they give us real ministers a bad rap, and I'm tired of it too. Hey, listen, no doubt. What's up, Holden? Hey, listen, and he can play politics, and that's fine. But what's not gonna happen is I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be quiet while AngryMan tries to slander my name in the name of some nonsense. That ain't gonna happen. He could do whatever he want to do, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna argue or fight with him. He's my brother. I'm gonna keep it real though, and I'm gonna say what it is. That's just point blank, period. And if he don't want to be my brother, that's fine. If he don't want to be my friend, that's fine. I ain't never been beat for nothing. Understand that. We all Gen X. I ain't never been beat for nothing. Shout out to JC the Conqueror. But I'm not gonna be silenced, and I'm not gonna be controlled or manipulated behind some mess. So this is what I want to know, right? Is it label first, think later? This is what we was talking about earlier, right? Because the truth is, if they can brand you, they don't have to debate you. It's really, like I said, it's poisoning the well. It is making it so that my credibility, he says on one hand, I want you to hear what AngryMan says. I want y'all to really, I'm going to start really AngryMan. Every time you call me out, I'm going to make your contradictions blatantly clear. I'm letting you know that right now. So you can get mad if you want to. You're the one that's called me out. You're the one that stepped to me. I did not step to you. I did not call you out. But I'm going to make your contradictions blatantly clear from now on. Every time you do it, I'm going to make it so clear that Stevie Wonder could see what you be doing. So he says on one hand that before an angry man says on one hand, so I'm clear, the angry man says on one hand, yo, before you came up here, I was telling everybody about you and how you was the man and how you was this and how you was that. My man is this, my man is that, my man is this. But when I get up here, every time I say something that you don't necessarily agree with, you try to smash and take down my voice and go against me adamantly. So you know that you said and you're on record that I don't lie. So now when I'm speaking about this Anton situation, you got to try to find another way to disparage us, and you trying to go on this manhood train, this masculinity train. AngryMan think y'all stupid. Let me just tell y'all this. AngryMan thinks y'all stupid. All y'all manosphere men, AngryMan thinks y'all stupid. You see how he be flip-flopping between, oh, y'all ain't this and y'all ain't that, and I speak for the men. He speak for the men, but he speak for the men that say and do what he want them to say and do. He don't speak for the men that got their own mind. He don't speak for the men that have their own voice. He don't speak for the men that definitely see things the way that they want to see things and do things the way that they want to do them. He speak for the men that follow him and do what he say to do, which is not very masculine at all. It's not very sigma or very alpha at all, right? And y'all know I don't even believe in that crazy mess. Right? So calling someone a useful idiot is really intellectually laziness, right? It's really easier. It's like tagging them, branding them a useful idiot so that you don't have to go back later and debate them. You don't have to go back later and address what they're saying. You're just diminishing and just pushing them off like, oh, they're just useful idiots. They're being used by the gynocracy. They're being used by feminism. They're just feminists. Remember when AngryMan debated me the one time and he got all huffy and puffy and said, yeah, you're a feminist. And I'm like, bro, I'm not a feminist. I just believe in women having the right to vote and women being able to have equal rights as men. There's nothing wrong with that. They're human beings too. And having driver's license, be able to have bank accounts, be able to, have a decent wage and good wages and stuff. I believe in that. But I don't believe in them being more powerful or usurping the power of men. And he tried to find a reason to come against that, only to say that he agreed with it 5 months later. It's what he does. It's what he does. So this is a way of tainting the well and poisoning the well so that now it's not really about what's really going on, which is Anton is moving foul and leading people astray. Now it's really about, oh, this is men who are simps and white knights, and they are aligning with these women, being useful women, idiots for these women who are just talking about Anton because they don't want the manhood or masculinity to win. Stop the cap, bro. If you don't stop that nonsense, that weak argument that you making, that argument is weak.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
That argument is weak and lame. That's a weak argument, my brother. So you, and listen, he's got quite good at it because y'all allow it. He's got good at it because y'all allow it. But what type of argument is that? Oh, the women that are speaking against Anton, the only reason why they're speaking against Anton is because they hate men and because they are part of the gynocracy and they're part of the regime that's trying to take down men, and Anton represents the best of men, so they're trying to take Anton down. But Some of them, they want to be with Anton and they want to be courtside too. So they just jealous because they don't look as good as Mika. Quote unquote. Quote unquote. Right? Bro, you don't want to do this with me, AngryMan. AngryMan, I promise y'all, AngryMan don't want to do this with me. I promise y'all, AngryMan do not want to do this with me. I could tell you exactly what AngryMan said verbatim. He don't want to do this with me. The only thing he could do with me is start screaming and yelling and cursing and throwing a hissy fit. He cannot have a conversation with me. He cannot have a calm conversation where it's a match of wits. He don't want to do this with me. I'm telling you right now, he don't want to do this with me. And neither do Anton. None of, man, these do. Anyway. So he's framing it in a way to keep the perception off of the reality of what the conversation is. The conversation is really Anton is moving foul, and it is a bad look on black men, and therefore a bad look on so-called black people, and therefore makes other people fall and stumble who are more impressionable and who do not know how to think for themselves, which is a lot of people, unfortunately. Right? What's up, Auntie? Damn, you going the FN for real or is this just a play? I gotta ask. But yo, this is not, listen, bro, I'm keeping it real. Bro, listen, I have never any exchange between AngryMan and myself that y'all have ever seen has been authentic. That is my friend of almost 30 years. I got nothing but love for him. At the same time, I don't think that y'all understand this about me. I call things how I see them. I cannot be brought. I cannot be brought. I joke and say I can be borrowed, but I cannot be brought. And this is why I was telling you, Auntie, my code is my code. My code may not be your code or may not be AngryMan's code or may not be Anton's code. My code is my code, and I don't break my code for nobody or for nothing. What I believe in is what I believe in, and what I believe in, I stand for. So I'm not attacking AngryMan. I'm just keeping it real and saying what it is. Because it don't make sense. You're going to get up there and double and triple down and call us useful idiots because we see what's going on? Nah, yo, nah. I'm sorry, not happening. Right? Not happening. Because it's easier. Him doing that is him poisoning the well. Him deflecting and making it seem like it's a gender war thing and we're just useful idiots in the realm of the gender war while simultaneously say there is no gender war. You see the contradictions, but it's okay. It's easier than defending his logic. It's easier than admitting that he might not have a monopoly on truth. Because he don't have a monopoly on truth. Right? Not the person. The truth, right? Thank you, fam. I appreciate it. You're a real one. I could rock with that because I don't fool with go along to get along. Yeah, and I've never been, and that's the thing. I've never been a go along to get along dude. Never have, never will. I never have, never will. Even though I've been very popular. See, that's the difference between AngryMan is not a go along to get along person either. However, nah, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. I'm just saying me. Nah, for real. Shout out to Rising. I appreciate you, Rising. What's up, Freeze on Loop? What's going on? Yeah. AD. Y'all are wild. What's up, Brandon? Damn, Anton got friends falling out like Trump during Thanksgiving. Kinda sad, but we all love Nig content. Hey, listen, Brandon. I'm not I'm not falling out with AngryMan. AngryMan decided to continue to try to defend Anton's nonsense. And in the midst of defending Anton's nonsense, he decided to try to throw dirt on my name and to try to throw dirt on me. So I'm just telling it like it is. I'm not throwing no dirt on AngryMan, nor am I falling out with him. I'm just keeping it real. I told him not to do it. I told him, I said, yo, bro, you gotta stop riding with this. This is nonsense. I told him to his face, y'all heard me. Y'all heard me tell him. Y'all heard me tell him. I said, all right, bro, you riding with some nonsense. You gotta stop with this, man. Why are you riding on this, AngryMan? Why are you going hard like this? Oh, I ain't this. All right. Okay. But yeah, yesterday was a straw. Like, come on, fam. You gonna call us useful idiots because we can see what's going on? I'm about to drop the link. A lot of women, I know, including myself, have been offended a lot and definitely experienced courtside seats. LOL. How can a successful man be a bad look? Well, JC, I hope that you're not trolling, but that's easy. That's why they say all money is not good money. That's why the Bible says, what profits a man to gain the whole wide world and lose his soul? That's why the Bible also says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, right? So at the end of the day, yeah, you can have closet full of clothing, have all the jewels, have all the money, and get to where you want to be in life. But if you did it in a way that is not a righteous way, if you did it in a way that is not a way of character and integrity, and especially if you are influential and you use your influence to lead people down the wrong path. That's how. Ain't nobody spilling tea, Mr. Center of the World. I don't spill tea either. Ain't nobody spilling tea. And I added him and I put him on the thumbnail. He didn't talk to me when he made his streams. He didn't talk to me when he decided to come over here and say crazy stuff. He didn't come talk to me when he decided to go over to his show and to say crazy stuff about me on his show. Nah, y'all got to stop the cap. And listen, y'all can believe whatever y'all want to believe, and that's cool. It's okay with me. It's okay with me. He's trying to dominate your channel or have you talk about him for clout. What's up, Uda on the go? What's up, Uda on go? What's good? One of the few things a man has in the world: balls, code, word, and bond. And they are bond. You never break none for nothing. And that's word. This word is bond. Useful idiots only the sense of boosting the Anton algorithm. The Night of the Bishop said, you keep it true, Izzy. My only complaint is when you allow the betas that jump on your panel derail the show when they go off topic. It's annoying when people can't stay on topic. Well, I get it, but that's part of the panel show. I ain't gonna lie. That's part of what I like about the panel show, that it kind of takes twists and turns and meanders. I like that. Personally, I like it. But shout out to you. Now, AngryMan is always angry. That's why he's still blind. Nah, that's y'all. Wow. Don't do that. My fault. I didn't mean to read that. Cam said, just watch Freezy take on the interviews. Anton is definitely flawed, and AngryMan is biased on this one. Yeah, I mean, he is biased. I could give that's true. Like most of y'all know, I've known Anton for almost 30 years, and I'm not defending the BS. So why should others? That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, but it is what it is. Listen, any man could do what any man wants to do. I'm not really tripping about that. But my thing is, when AngryMan is going in on me, very little. It was only like 2 or 3 people that said, "Come on, AngryMan, you kind of going a little too far on this one." AngryMan, come on, man, you kind of tripping on this one. It was only 2 or 3 people that had the balls to say something to him. Everybody else is like, "Yeah, AngryMan, you never gossip." Y'all was there for the 50 Cent Based on Love show, but he don't never gossip. Yesterday was gossip. But yo, I do content. This is what content look like. This ain't gossiping. Nigga, what? It's the same stuff.
Nigga, what?
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff, bro. Stop it, bro. It's the same shit. Well, listen, it's not, but this is what I'm saying, bro. Auntie, what let me ask anybody, what different? Let me just drop the link because I want to know. Y'all come up and tell me what different am I doing than I'm doing less than what AngryMan did the other day and yesterday. I'm doing less than what AngryMan did. I'm not ringing no bell. I'm just telling my side. That's it. I'm not ringing no bell, but if people want to take it like that, I mean, listen, I can't tell nobody how to take anything. I can't tell nobody what to do or how to feel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are entitled to feel how you want to feel and do what you want to do. At the end of the day, I'm not doxing him. I'm not telling no personal secrets. I'm not telling no personal information. I ain't threatening him. I ain't trying to challenge him to a fight or to a duel. I didn't tell him the SMD. Nothing. I'm just talking. Like, what are we talking about? Now I got it, but I understand it was a euphemism. But the point is that I'm not doing anything but doing my content. But because AngryMan interjected himself into what I and others are saying about Anton, y'all have got to keep your mind stayed on that. AngryMan interjected himself into what I and others were saying about what Anton was doing. That had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with AngryMan. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Auntie that stole my idea. Now what's up, Auntie? What's going on?
What up is
What's good, bro?
nah, dog, I'm not telling you that you're wrong. I'm not gonna say that he's wrong. I mean, for the sake of content, bro, a lot of folks, like, if y'all go at it and y'all go back and forth and shit, bro, people are going to review it and they're going to instigate and they're going to do a lot of stuff. I've been through stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff go down on here. And just like I said in the chat, bro, the people on here will instigate and they will bite, chew, and puke. You know what I'm saying? Like a real, genuine, friendship or whatever it is y'all had going on since long before YouTube. Like they'll just do it, bro. They'll tear it up for the sake of views, and that's why I'm asking you if you really want to go there, because like what you say on here or where you go on here, you really can't take it back, bro. That's why I'm just asking you because a lot of people they ready to go in, but they don't really want to go all the way there. That's why I'm asking you, bro. Are you willing to go all the way there with this?
No, because it's not. It's a conversation. No,
Yeah.
no. So the answer is no, because it's a conversation. Like, again, I haven't done anything to AngryMan. I'm responding to the fact that he jumped in on me and others on behalf of Anton. We weren't talking about AngryMan. As a matter of fact, when anybody tried to bring AngryMan in it, I said, yo, this don't have nothing to do with AngryMan. I'm not talking about AngryMan. I'm talking about what Anton did. Like, this don't have nothing to do with AngryMan. So that's not, you know what I mean? Hey, give me 1 second. Y'all know F-bomb bounty is in effect. Yo, brother, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
What's good, man? Yeah, I was saying to you about the other wife thing, not including Mika. Obviously, she's married, so I wasn't advocating for that. I was speaking in general for the people who like the Bible thump or whatever, but they seem to overlook, those portions of the Bible where, I mean, I haven't seen one man in the Bible ever uh, ostracized by God for having an additional woman if he did it correctly.
Yeah,
That's all I'm thinking.
No doubt. Do you want your government up there, or do you want it? You can change it. You know that.
Yeah, that's fine. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide about it. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. I just want to make sure you're good. But listen, bro. The thing is this. I understand what you're saying, but this is the issue, right? Mika is a definite a pinpoint of this conversation, right? Because it was involving Mika, right? Like, if you notice, when it was Island Girl Q, I didn't say anything, right? And Q herself, to her credit, which I've given her multiple times, has said, whether it's true or not, she said, me and Anton don't got nothing going on. Rita and I are friends. Rita be right here. Here's Rita right here, right now. So Q tried to at least protect her image and protect whatever. You know what I'm saying? People still speculate. People still say, I didn't have nothing to say. Because if Rita was right there and Q pointed that out and showed that, what I got to say? I never said a word about it, right? So
yeah, and he's a public figure too, and I like a lot of his content, so I ain't like anti-hate. I'm just speaking to the current issues going on now. He's a public figure, and he has now been in contradiction to what he's been saying. So naturally, if you're a content creator, you're gonna talk about it. I don't see what the problem is.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see what the problem is.
Not only are you going to talk about it, you're going to give your objective opinion. Now, what I would say is, from a manosphere perspective, okay, so, and I was talking to a homie about this the other day. Well, a lot of these people that came from the Fight Club and the Lapeef and all of that, they ain't real manosphere. So for the most part, a lot of the manosphere dudes really don't, you know what I'm saying? Like they not gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because just like you've seen, a lot of now other chicks is gonna come out with the whole Me Too. You know what I'm saying? Thing. Well, he tried to fly me out too, and he tried to fly me out too. And I personally think Anton Daniels is a damn scumbag. But I know there's gonna be some other chicks that probably got hit up for some content or whatever. They're gonna say me too, me too, me too, me too, me too. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that usually, you know what I'm saying, the manosphere, they ain't gonna help no dog pile when it comes to that. So that seems like it's something that AM's on. And you know what I'm saying, a lot of the new cats are like, whatever, it's just content. It's like, you know what I'm saying, like, and I don't know, maybe you can, I've heard you say like you kind of from that or whatever. Like a lot of them new cats, bro, they'll eat each other for some views, bro. They don't give a damn about that. It's like, yo, views, super chats, I'm doing it. And I've seen a lot of topics when it comes to this that the manosphere could touch, and I'm talking about like personal stuff when a dude get dogpiled or whatever that people just stayed away from. So I think that's kind of what AM's on. I'm trying to play devil's advocate a little bit.
Bro. No, I get it. But number one, I'm not manosphere, right? Number two, AM knows me personally, and he know that I have an issue with hypocrites and people who project themselves or promote themselves to be this and that, but live another way and are leading people astray. That's the main problem, right? We got enough bad press, right? And Anton be one of the main progenitors of the bad press of the so-called community that's trash and that's nothing, right? Right? Am I wrong about that, Auntie?
Bro. I agree with you, and I ain't gonna stop doing content on them. But at the same time,
hold on real quick. So Anton is one of the main people talking about how trash the community is, how bad the community is, or whatever the case may be. And then he claims to be the answer and the standard, right? So when you claim to be the answer and the standard, and then you are leading people down a worse path, no, bro, hell no. For your financial gain, no, bro, no. I'm a speaker. It's the same thing with Princella, and I told Jeff 100 times, I'm not gonna stop
Hey,
doing content
it,
about Princella.
it is. You have no argument with me on that, and I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I march to the beat of my own drum.
Right, I'm not
Ain't
mad.
no sector like that, and there ain't no sector gonna claim me. Like, I mean, y'all can if you want to, but whatever, dog. I'm gonna do what I believe. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying, the content that I do. I just don't think that your homie has that same perspective. It's kind of
But
like an us versus them thing, and it's like, yo, you either with us or against us. That's kind of what
and
it seems like from the outside looking in.
and listen, and that's fine, but nobody could be mad at me if that's not the way I rock, because it's literally on my mission statement. I am team us, meaning so-called black people, period, men and women. Do I have love and want my brothers to be better? Absolutely. Do I have love for my sisters and want my sister to be better? Absolutely. Do my sisters have faults and flaws? Absolutely. Do my brothers have faults and flaws? Absolutely. I am for the family unit, for the tribe, for us coming together, building together, and getting back to greatness. That's what I'm about personally. So
You got
this is my mission statement. This is my brand. I'm not going to lie or turn a blind eye so that a charlatan could lead our people either further astray, either further down the road. I'm not going to do that.
you definitely got to believe cats when they critique when it doesn't come from a place of love. And I'm speaking about Anton when he speaks on the black community. It's not just a critique. It's not a constructive critique. It be going off into like disdain.
Right. And it's a projection because it's the very same things that he does himself. Yo, okay, no, he doesn't have multiple children, but someone said he had a vasectomy. So does that really count? No, he doesn't have no baby mamas. Yeah, he got married in 21 years, but he's disrespecting his wife and making his wife look crazy. Whether she likes it or is okay with it or not is not the question. He's saying that he's Christian and it's Christian first and stands on Christian values. So there's nothing Christian about parading another man's wife around as if she's your side piece. There's nothing Christian about that. Where am I wrong at? Somebody tell me, where am I wrong at? I'm
Nah,
listening.
bro, you're not
You're
wrong,
not
and
wrong.
I'm agreeing with you, bro. If I was viewing your content, I didn't see AM stream, but if I was reviewing this content, I'd be like, I agree with Iz. I got content really pretty much saying the same damn thing, bro. The dude's a hypocrite, bro. I don't rock with Anton, but I think AM might be. I don't want to use the term compromise, but I'm gonna use the term compromise. You know what I'm saying? They got a different type of relationship with that man than most of us have. He has a different type of relationship, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They work together. You know what I'm saying? They chop it up behind the scenes. I don't know if they exchange content strategies, but I think maybe they consider each other like friends in real life. Like they didn't chopped it up like that. With me, hey, it's just content, and I'm reviewing it objectively. So
And
I,
me too.
I
I didn't kick it with
yeah.
Anton. I'm not Anton's friend. Like
No, I'm just saying, like, as a friend, to AM, would you understand that maybe, um, kind of like not an attack, but just like kind of content against his friend is kind of like
no.
it puts him in a compromising situation.
How?
I'm just having the conversation with you, bro. I'm not saying
Yo,
that you're wrong,
no, listen, hold on
'cause I
real
don't
quick.
think you are.
Anton and Q, when the situation happened with Freezy, and shout out to him. With back on Drip Show. And I'm naming names because I can because I was there. When that happened, and we and Anton was mentioned, they went in on me. Anton went in on me, and Q was going in. Island Girl Q was going in on me, right? AM, if I remember correctly, AM might have said something behind the scenes, but AM did not defend me profusely. Maybe he didn't hear it, but maybe whatever. Now, but I think he did maybe say something behind the scenes, because after a while, Anton said, "Well, Q, let's leave it alone," because I didn't know that AngryMan and was that close. So that was after a while of a few shows of Island Girl Q going crazy on me, going ballistic on me, and Anton kind of joining in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And without saying names, because you know how they do, right? But they was clearly talking about me, right? Well, and Q said my name. Island Girl Q said, "Well, I'm gonna say his name, Izzy Van." Like, you know what I'm saying? Israel Mills. She said my name, but Anton was talking about me without saying my name. You see what I'm saying? So it's that type of deal. Go ahead, Truck. Something going on with your mic. I appreciate you sponsoring the show. Something going on with your mic though. Shout.
My bad.
Give me 1 second. Shout out to Mo Love. Thank you. She says support for the show. Hey, everyone. Hey, Mo Love. Y'all be like Mo Love and support the show, support the street. I mean, let me celebrate Mo Love real fast, y'all. You got it.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Shout out to Mo Love. Appreciate you. Go ahead, Truck. You got the floor, bro.
First off, how y'all doing, man?
Doing well in yourself. How are you, bro?
What up, Trucker?
I'm alright. Just leaving the crib, heading to go drop this load off. First off, man, I ain't really got too much to say, cause everything you said is exactly how I felt. You feel me? I didn't get to see the show, to be honest, but I knew once I read the title of what it was gonna be about. So I didn't even.
What you talking about yesterday? Talking about his show yesterday?
Yeah, because I saw the title. What is it? Something about standards, dismantling standards or something like that. I already knew what it was about. So but I didn't watch it, bro. But I'm not surprised by this. You know, there's some things that AM said to me. You know, he said, "Yo, I like you, Trucker, but you know, sometimes you out of pocket, bro. You kind of be on some hoe shit. I don't trip about that."
It said discrediting the standard. Yeah, that was the straight discrediting the standard.
Yeah, discrediting the standard. So say the same thing. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, and I really like AngryMan, to be honest, but you on some hoe shit right now, man. Like you just sat here and not even the other day, but I could have swore I just saw AM a couple of days ago on a panel with a group of men yelling at them for covering black people's deep niggotry. And I'm confused.
Well, this is what it is, Truck. When he does it, it's strategy, right? When AngryMan does it, it's strategy. But when they coordinate, it's strategy. When they're doing what they're doing, it's strategy. When we coordinate, it's stupidity, and we're daggone useful idiots.
You know what? I'm gonna owe you for this one. That's some fuck shit. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call it what it is, bro. That's some bullshit. That's some old shit. That's almost that you can do it, but I can't do it type. That's female shit. I don't like that. And for a nigga to sit here and tell other men that we can't speak on who the hell we want to speak on or what we need to say or whatever, bro, you must really think we some bitches. And I don't rock with that. I don't rock with any man that believe that a nigga can't or a man can't speak on just because you friends with a nigga. Like, yo, I'll call a spade, dog. Regardless, I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care how popular you are, how many bitches you got on your lap, how many niggas are surrounding you, bro. It's plenty of niggas that pump pussy out their hearts every day doing goofy shit like this. That's weak.
I got you.
I think a lot of people, when they're intelligent, I mean, even the Bible says that knowledge puffeth up. Just because you're intelligent doesn't mean everyone else is stupid. There's other intelligent people who have opinions in positions.
Bro, it ain't even got to be it's just common sense. Like we know what it is, man. Like how many of us know? And I'm just talking in general. How many of us know a man who gets with a woman? The woman ain't never drunk, ain't never done drugs, the whole 9 yards, and then the next second you see that woman following her man doing drugs and alcohol all of a sudden, bro. If you got one of them type of people and you seen that shit and you know it ain't okay, then why the hell you trying to cover for a nigga doing the same goddamn thing?
Yeah.
Like you really trying to die on that hill, bro? And we hold on, and you got younger niggas seeing this shit thinking this shit cool, and it's not.
Yeah. No,
So
hey,
I don't understand like why you trying to cover this shit, trying to cover for a nigga who is okay with sacrificing a niggas' families and marriages for the benefit, him and his wife. I'm sorry. She a grown woman, she make her own choices, but at the end of the day, he lead her to do this. He lead her to do that shit. But if it was a woman doing this shit to her husband, niggas would be up in arms making shows about this shit left and right for weeks. So why can't we say the same shit about a goofy ass nigga doing that? That shit ain't cool.
I mean, look, again, I can understand where everybody's coming from. Like I said, I'm gonna do the content regardless, but I would say this much: it's not a man versus woman thing. This is Anton Daniels. Like, niggas don't rock with that nigga like that.
Well,
Like, niggas
but
don't rock
that
with
wait,
niggas like
I
that
don't.
because he don't
Hold on.
rock with niggas like that.
No, I get it, but I don't want to. I don't. That's not the message that I'm putting forth because I don't have a problem with him personally, myself personally. I just don't like what he's doing. That's my stance on it. But I get what you're saying.
I'm just saying, like, okay, let's put it like this: if this was your situation, or if this was a situation from maybe another content creator or something that I had a little bit more respect for, I might just sit back and let it unfold. No commentary, whatever. I have my opinion, but I keep it to myself. I ain't gonna make $1 off of it, whatever. This nigga, I could care less about, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I know he could care less about me or anybody else in this space.
That's factual. That's actual factual. But I mean,
That's
listen, hold
facts.
on real quick, Chuck. Shout out to Ralph Nell said it's clearly people who don't like him over here, and they're going to say BS about him, rather you agree or not. And then it all looked fake when weird when people up there laughing with each other. Well, okay, so hold on real quick, Trey. Let me mute you real quick because a lot of distracting noise. Yo, family, Ralph New. Like, this is what I'm saying. I don't get y'all. You as a man, let me teach you manhood, right? Because someone didn't teach you this, and you need to understand this. Just like you're saying that right now, and I'm not mad at you for having your opinion. You as a man have a right to what you think, what you feel, and a standard of your own. Because you don't like what someone does not mean that you don't like that person. You just don't like what they did at that particular time. You don't hear me calling AngryMan out his name. You don't hear me bringing up AngryMan's family or bringing up anything from AngryMan that y'all don't know. I am strictly talking about what AngryMan said while he was over here, and then when he went to his platform. That's it. We can disagree without having to hate each other or without having to be arch enemies. Why don't y'all understand this? I don't understand this new ideology or this internet philosophy where either we have to agree and that means we're friends or we disagree and that means we're enemies. I don't understand that. I didn't grow up like that. I'm sorry, not sorry. I don't know what y'all talking about. Isn't AM do this all the time? It's just brotherly banter at this point. It is. It's not even no
Hey,
thing.
hey, and if that's the case,
Hold on, give me
then
a
I'll
second.
take back everything I said in the beginning. As long as that's the case, you know.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Q ain't a mistress. Please believe. Now, I can't say how he'll take it or how he'll respond. I cannot say that. But as for me, it ain't nothing personal or nothing crazy. Like, I'm just saying, yo, bro, you came at me about talking about Anton. And I'm going to talk about Anton if that's what I want to do. Period. So it's not like what's up, True? Taylor Bell said Anton tried to fly me out too, but it did, but don't go that way. Yo, are you being serious? Yo, that's how rumors get started. I don't know if I should have read that. Shout out to Taylor Bell. Living Humbly said, when I don't get what I don't get is how an auntie think this gonna break a friendship up just because is telling the truth. So AM can say whatever he want, but is gotta turn the other cheek.
No, I'll respond to that, and I did in the chat earlier, but I'll respond just for your audience. Um, things don't always have to be right, wrong, or fair to break up a friendship or a relationship. You see it happen every day in real life. People fall out over things small. People fall out over misunderstandings. People take things personally that probably shouldn't be taken personally. It happens all of the time. So I mean, I'll agree with the statement. No, it shouldn't happen like that. And just like Iz just said, like, nah, man, this is just brotherly banter. We can disagree. That don't mean that we ain't homies no more. Yeah, that's the way it should be, but that's not always the way it is. No pun intended.
No,
But
that's
that's you
no,
feel me?
that's true and that's fair. Because, like I said, I cannot say how he'll respond. But to be fair, we were over here talking about what Anton about the Tasha K interview that Anton did, and I was actually saying, hey, look, if his wife is okay with it, you know what I'm saying? There ain't but so much we could say. And then AngryMan came over here, and because someone said something he didn't like in the chat, he went off on all of us and said we was being cackling hens, said we was in a beauty salon, said that we was acting like some women, and this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the fourth. And we should get off Anton's Johnson and all this and all that. So, you know what I'm saying? This is my response and my retort. You see what I'm saying? And then he doubled down and said, oh, well, the men are just being useful idiots for the gynocracy and for these women, which is wild.
I don't like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's disrespectful as hell. Like it had nothing to do with females, bro. It had something to do with right and wrong. Period. Like I don't, and we can't. So now we got to sit here and okay this shit when we know if somebody else's son was doing this to their daughters, they'd be up in arms. We supposed to just sit here and lie and act like this shit is cool to make other niggas feel comfortable. Man, get the hell out of here, man. That's some weak ass shit. I'm just calling it what it. That's some weak ass shit, bro.
I got a
Like
trucker.
nigga,
You went
your
back
life
on
is,
your cursing iota because you going in.
I'm calling it what it is because, bro, like this shit gotta stop, man. Niggas always talk about this manosphere and that we want niggas to be on up in arms and be straight and narrow and be truthful. So what's so truthful about you dying on the hill for a nigga that's cool with sacrificing other people's marriages for the benefit of money? Like, what's so
Well,
cool about that, bro?
I'll tell you, trucker, and Iz can maybe piggyback or disagree, whatever. A lot of these dudes on here worship money, man. They worship it. That is the end all be all. They think that money is what makes them successful, rather than understanding that their success is what makes them money.
Right. No
You know,
doubt.
But ain't that
Hold on.
ain't that the saying of money show you who you really are? If you're
Yes.
a giver or you're a taker,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I be saying, and that's why I be saying like number one thing for me, what I teach my son is you a man first before anything else. You know what I'm saying? Money it's cool to have money, it's nice, but how you get your money, how you make your money, and where you spend your money, you know what I'm saying, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
It
What you do.
matters.
Yeah, it does.
It matters, bro. Just
Give
because
me
you
one
got
second.
money and status and all the other stuff does not make you a man. I'm sorry. It doesn't.
You're absolutely
As y'all
right.
see.
Bro, I know men that live below the poverty line that are 10, 15 times the man that some billionaires are.
And let me say this.
You know?
Shout out to Alpha Omega. He said they will always worship Anton as long as they keep believing he's a self-made billionaire. Well, I ain't never heard nobody call him a billionaire, but shout out to you. Lord ADS, what's up, man? What's going on? Mo Love said, are you and AM okay? Is as far as I know, we are. I don't have no problem with him. I just don't like what he said. And I'm just speaking on what he said, and that's it. he has to understand that people will have opposing opinions, and that's okay. Yeah, it should be. Bridget M said, "It's controlling if Izzy can't speak. It's the truth. I don't have. It's the truth. But shout out to you and AM Ken. And what's up? Ella Unkman said, guess who's in the building was good. SD was good. If y'all want your comments highlighted in red, do so through the super chat or through the Cash App. All right, help us reach our goal. I think we just need 16 more people. 16 more people. At least $5 a piece. Support the show, support stream. I mean. RP Reactions in a podcast that said what they gonna do when Whitey changes what money is. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do when they change what money is. What does it matter? E Black TV. What's going on? What does it matter? E Black. What does it matter? So this is the thing, right? What's going on? True is in the building. Good to see you, man. What's good with you, bro?
What's going on?
What's going
First
on?
for the formality. What's going on, bro? I hope all the brothers up here doing well. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Give me 1 second. Let me just say this before you go. I just wanted to acknowledge you though. But listen, if sharing talking points makes someone a pawn, then basically every political movement in history had pawns. Really, right?
I mean, it did.
What they're really saying is, I don't like when the same tactic works against me. This is what's really happening, or works against someone that I don't like, right? So again, we're not over here. We haven't lied on Anton. I haven't told one lie on Anton. I have not made nothing up on Anton. I have not tried to dig on Anton. When someone came up here remotely close to that, I said, "Yo, fam, I don't do that over here. Please don't bring that over here." You don't see me doing no exposés on anybody or trying to dig up anything on anybody. That's just not me. I'm speaking on what people say and do on YouTube. Go ahead, True. What say you, bro?
Yeah. First, I was like, wanted to know the jacket you put on. You feel more comfortable?
Man, if you gotta get dropped if you start talking about my shoulders, bro. You better keep it to the point. If you start talking about my shoulders, I'm not comfortable. If you start talking about my shoulders, I'm gonna drop you, bro, because I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable having that discussion with you, sir. Go ahead.
All right, my bad. But nah, matter of fact, we was just talking about this yesterday. Remember I told you.
Well, I didn't stream yesterday. It was Saturday. You talking about Saturday?
You didn't stream yesterday?
No, I didn't stream.
You gotta get you some sleep, Truth.
Yeah, I didn't. Yesterday was Sunday. Yesterday was Sunday.
You're right about that, bro. You're right about that. It's time for bed for real. All right. Saturday, excuse me.
Yeah.
Saturday, remember I told you guys what I notice about majority of people, if they like somebody, the behavior, whether it's immoral, whether it's distasteful, disgusting, they will excuse it versus someone they dislike. And we all know that is completely wrong to do. And for me, I'm speaking for myself, that type of person can't be trusted. The second thing is, and I know you probably don't agree with this part, bro, I'm sorry, he has proven that what y'all had, that is no longer even non-existent, or it wasn't as thick as you believed it was, because I have not seen him go this hard for you and all the disrespect that I've seen you take over the years. Then he went for this guy. And for me, that's bothersome. I'm just speaking for myself. For me, that's bothersome. Knowing that you're talking about 20 plus years of history, and we're talking about this individual, for me, that's bothersome. So, and once again, it shows, I will say this, it shows what type of character that you have. Even in spite of that, for me, that's disloyal. You're still willing to befriend him. So I would say that's kudos to who you are. And I think he shouldn't take that for weakness.
Good point. Hey, shout out to Irby. What's up, Irby? And those are the thoughts and feelings and opinions of True and True alone, and he's entitled to that. But that is a very interesting point. I can't lie. Go ahead. What say you, Auntie? You was trying to
Well,
get.
I was just going to ask this question, and you can answer too, because y'all both been on here long enough at this point. Um, Anybody that's been on here, you growing content, collab, whatever. Everybody gets their turn at some point. Um, Whatever, and you know what I'm saying. People pick a side. You people have the choice to either join on the dog pile or stand pat or defend. So I would ask Truth, and I would ask you and Trucker can say it too because he's been rocking with you for as long as I know, since day one. Has Iz actually had his turn yet? Kind of like Anton's having now.
Oh, definitely.
Because everybody gets their turn. Have you had yours?
Yeah, you talking about like getting through the mud and my name through the mud?
Mm-hmm.
On
And
multiple occasions.
Dog piles just came out of nowhere.
Multiple occasions, bro.
On multiple occasions.
Yeah.
I'm just not as big as Anton, but on multiple occasions. I'm just not.
And to be honest, I think you have too. I'm not as big as Anton either, but I've had my turn. My homies have had theirs. Truth has had his. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't even do content.
Everybody know I have mine.
And for real, that's when you see who rocks with you and who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna not say nothing, not make it into content. Who's just gonna join in the dog pile because it's the cool thing to do, and who's gonna stand up and defend you because they see the A. You know what I'm saying? You're not necessarily wrong, or they just understand both perspectives. So I would ask you.
And a couple of times,
hold on, rocking with you.
Wait, but listen, and a couple of times, AM jumped on the other people's side. Let's just keep it 100.
Now you just answered my question. That's what I was going to say.
They're
rocking with you.
Two of those times, AngryMan jumped on the other people's side.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say that.
So I mean, and listen, I ain't never jump on the other people's side against AM. I called it like I saw it from the beginning, and usually it's me over here saying what I think, and AngryMan coming over here and trying to tell me about what I'm talking about. It's not me going over there to where he's at or talking about what he's talking about. It's him coming over here and then telling me about what I'm talking about and getting mad at me about what I'm talking about, what I'm saying.
What it looks like is you guys got a friendship that where y'all probably would talk like this when, let's say, the audience ain't around anyway. And so for the audience, y'all don't have that relationship. So I got friends like that too, where we say all kind of things way worse than what I've heard so far, but we're friends. It's just that we're not doing it online. So your friendship is your friendship. 30 years is 30 years, bro. Y'all ain't got 30 years with them, so y'all ain't got that kind of loyalty. And so you can be offended for yourselves, but you can't be offended for Izzy.
Is offended is offended right now. So nobody's being offended for Is.
Well, what do you mean by offended? What do you mean by I'm offended? What do you mean, true? So I make sure we're on the same page.
As far as how he's coming off at you, like the keep coming.
Yeah, I'm not really offended. Well, let me just say this, True. I apologize. I'm not really offended. I'm just speaking on it. I'm not mad about it because, like I said, we do go back and forth in real life at times. You know what I'm saying? However, and we keep it real with each other. However, for me, it's just like, yo, fam, you're trying to spin it and try to call us useful idiots and try to make it seem like we're being used by a gynocracy for having an opinion, and you're really trying to weaponize this into some simps and white knights versus men and women type ish, and it ain't even on none of that. So I'm really speaking on it more so than being offended. I'm just speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I see what he's trying to do. I see the play that he's trying to play. And so I'm just
that's what it looked like to me. It looked like you just talking about it.
Yeah, I'm just calling it out.
No, you just got an objective. You give an objective commentary, and you giving your opinion, and you're creating your content just like everybody else is. I mean, I personally don't see no problem with it, and AM's just giving his side of it, which he's got a right to do. But I don't like. Even if you want to look at it from a manosphere perspective, this is supposed to be a space that's predicated on the betterment of men. We're supposed to respect each other as men on that level right there.
Yeah.
Like, we can't do that. If we can't do that, that's the entire purpose.
How
If
you
y'all got
how
friends
you
that
gonna
disrespect each other, then I don't know about that. I don't have
If
no
I can't just
how
respect
friends
that
you
that
man enough to
disrespect
let him
me.
have his opinion and
Right.
use his
that
platform for
If
whatever
you
he wants to
disrespect me,
use it
we
as,
got a problem
that
now.
defeats the
bro?
whole purpose.
Well, it's not
Hold
that.
on.
Hold on, but this hold on real quick because it's not true. It's not that serious. Like at the end of the day, right? Um, he's stating his opinion, right? And in good, bad, or ugly, he's entitled to his opinion too. And that's the thing I'm saying. But what you can't do is try to regulate my opinion. I don't care about his opinion. He's entitled to it. Every man
Oh,
is.
I'm talking about all of it.
Yeah,
Even
but
like the other day when he said y'all a bunch of bees. You found that was an opinion, or you found that you
Wait,
didn't like that.
wait, what?
Yeah,
When
Man,
did he
well,
say that?
I heard it.
Wait, when
I
did he
heard
say
it.
that?
Wait. I heard he said that we was acting like women and we was
that's
being
what I get.
That's
cackling
what I
hens and we was having a beauty salon or whatever and gossiping. I heard that. I didn't hear a bunch of
That's what
bees.
I get for touching grass. I be missing
Yeah, that's
all of
what you
this shit.
said. You said he didn't say women. He said the
That's what
B
I get
word.
for going
Oh no,
outside.
he said women. I was mistaken. He said women. He said women. He said
Man.
women.
And you
All
know
right.
what? We laughed at and we laughed at it, bro, because we know women, bro. Like I said the other day, like, bro, I don't care. I'll be whatever you wanted me to be, bro. At the end of the day, nigga, I'm still gonna speak my mind, whether you like it. It's been plenty of times and too much proof. Like, it's weird, right? Like, I get we got passionate conversation. You know, iron sharpen iron, right? That's what you're supposed to do. You ain't gonna always agree. Sometimes it get heated, right? And then we come back the next day or the next day after, and we cool. But I just don't like when dudes get mad and then hold a grudge for
Yeah,
weeks or forever because you didn't agree with them in front of other people. Like, bro, that's weak. That's some
that's where I'm at
peon
with
shit.
it.
Yeah.
I don't.
If
That's
Especially if
weak
you
in
got
my book, bro.
long, real long friendships, man. Please, everybody on here, I'm assuming is above 30. I'm above 40, so well, I'm in my 40s. So I got 30-year friendships, and I know we have said some things, when we're, defending a position or whatever, where it's like if someone else who don't know us would take the word I used was offense or maybe it's umbrage. Uh, if you don't know the person like that, they don't have that type of room. And with men that are friends, generally you allow a certain amount of ground to where they can say things that might sound inflammatory, but it's because of your relationship that they're just being passionate about whatever they're saying. And so some words is going to be flowery or whatever to support your position, not necessarily to denigrate your friend. Now
Yes,
we
that's
don't know y'all friendship,
Right.
so we
right. It's
will
like
we will look at it. You know what I mean?
it's just like that. That's hey, listen, that's exactly how it is, Wahab. That's exactly how it is. So caramel drip, taste of caramel said interesting one thing, Truck. I apologize. I'm gonna mute you real quick because that's a lot. Taste of caramel said Izzy does what you say or do have a possible effect on things, collaborations, partnerships that AM might have going on. Now, I don't know that. I can't speak to that exactly. I don't see why it would, but it's possible. It's possible. I don't see why it would though. You know what I'm saying? But it's possible. Chalk said that's true. Shout out to Chalk. Mo Love said people love joining in to make folks look bad, ridiculous. What's up, Ed Hill? What's going on? Slithery facts. I truly commend Izzy for speaking his mind on anything, even if it's friends, family, or foe. Slithery, shout out to you. Chalk said, is been through plenty thrashings. Yes, he has. Yes,
Who
he has.
is?
Shit.
Yeah,
Huh?
no,
Oh
that's
no,
why
it
I just
ain't.
wanted
I'm
to
gonna
ask
have to
y'all
change.
opinion on it.
Somebody,
I personally believe you have.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I believe you have. I've seen it. And if you notice, like, unless it was something between me and you know what I'm saying, directly, I stayed out of that. You know what I'm saying? I stayed out of it. No commentary, you know what I'm saying? No, none of that. Just because I respect you enough to be like, look, I ain't privy to enough of that information and it don't have nothing to do with me. So yeah, I can give some commentary. I can put you in blue in the damn title, just like a bunch of other people doing, and make a couple of dollars and get some views, but it's really not worth it. And I've done that with a lot of other creators, and other creators have done that for me. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right. I
Some
never
people
got
hit
into
me up
none of your
behind the
stuff.
scenes and say what they got to say, give some encouraging words, maybe just not say nothing.
Hold
So,
on,
but that's when
Anthony.
you see who rock with you and who doesn't. Yeah.
Right. Even when I felt like you said some slick things about me, I ain't never do a show on you because at the end of the day, it wasn't really like that. Like, so at the end of the day, it's not even, but we gotta admit, right? Anton, right? It's not personal for me. I promise you. People try to say you don't like Anton, you don't like Anton. I do actually. I don't have nothing against Anton. What I don't like is I recognize he has a large influence for whatever reason, like it, hate it, love it. He has a big voice, he has a large influence, and he's using his own mother said it. He's using his influence for bad and he's not using it for good. His own people said it. And I ain't talking about his people, but I'm saying I've heard his own people say it. And I agree. He is using his influence for bad. He's not using it for good. And he's leading people astray. And that's problematic. And if y'all watch me long enough, and if y'all pay attention to me long enough, you know I don't stand for that, no matter who it is. I don't like people leading people astray as charlatans. That's why I ain't trying to be no preacher or no nothing, because I don't want nobody to look at me and say, yo, you do this, you do that. And I'm gonna have to say, yeah, you're right. I'm not perfect. I do a lot of stuff. Don't look at me, look at God, right? But this man is saying, don't look at God, look at me. Look at me. I am the example. I am the standard. I am close to God. I'm the biggest thing close to God that you'll ever meet in your life. Like, come on, fam.
It is.
Yes.
It is. So now, per the information you just give me, now I'm then now going to have to say, if you're saying that what you believe is transpiring between you and AM is not that thick, two things. Number one, if it's not that thick and this is the norm, why bring it up? And then two.
Well, let me answer that first.
All right, go ahead.
I brought it up because AM is trying to do a play. He's trying to position it, and I'm pointing out his contradiction and pointing out his play. Right? He's trying to poison the well, and he's trying to annihilate the competition without any real pushback. So if I don't, it's kind of like that thing where, and I hate to bring this up, but recently there was a point where someone said that someone else, that's crazy. Someone said that someone else didn't.
Well, I don't care, bro.
I got you. Hold on, quick.
Whatever.
Hold on, Auntie, I got you. Someone said that someone else didn't say something because they knew that it wasn't a lie. So I'm taking the cue and I'm doing it early to let it known that I'm not no useful idiot. I'm not being used by no gynocracy. I know exactly what's going on. And AngryMan is doing a play in order to wipe out the competition, in order to paint a narrative for Anton. Period. That's why I'm speaking.
Okay. So since you know that, and this is indicative of his behavior, and it's not, a bad thing. It's not a bad nor good thing. It's just, this is just AngryMan. That's why I said, what's the point of even bringing it up?
No, because okay, so, and I think that Wahab will tell you too. What Wahab is talking about, and correct me if I'm wrong, Wahab. What he's talking about is, when you have friends and y'all have disagreements and you're passionate about something, sometimes y'all will use some what people call explicit language or real passionate language that might seem like y'all ready to fight or ready to bang out on each other, but y'all don't take it like that because y'all friends and y'all know that y'all just arguing your point. Right?
Correct.
Absolutely.
Right.
And then people on the sideline, you know how they gonna view it. I wouldn't take that, or how you gonna let them say that? And it's like, I will let him say that because I love this dude as a friend. Pause. You know what I mean? But
I got you.
that's why.
I got you. Give me 1 second. So true. So that's the difference between what's going on right now. Again, yes, AngryMan does have room with me because he's my boy. Like what I was saying, I do got love for him because he's my friend, right? And we do have a certain number of room, and we do talk. we talk like men, like we don't back down, neither one of us. He's like he is in person, and I'm much more dominant than I seem online, right? In real life, I'm much more dominant than I come across online, right?
Right.
At the same time, the difference is that he is trying to spin a narrative and make a play that is outside of the scope of our friendship. It's an overall play in an overall narrative that's I'm included in by the web that he's spinning, and I'm gonna take that web down. Like I'm not, and if y'all believe in the web, y'all just believe in the web. If you get caught in the web, that's your fault. But I'm gonna try my best to take the web down before it even gets finished being set. That's all this is.
Right. So then the second thing is this: if that everything that you have given me, then I would then in turn have to say, then you can, for me, you can't really have how do I say this? Not saying you can't have it, because everybody can say what they want to say, give an opinion, whatever. The way you're approaching Angry Man's position, I think it should be a little bit more like, oh, I understand because that's who he is. You get what I'm saying?
No.
If Angry Man's position is towards Anton this way, and you're saying that is who he is, and we have this back and forth banter to where we disagree, we can come at each other like this.
No. But it's a different thing. And I'm gonna let Wahab get in here because I'm sure he could attest to this. It's a different thing when we're at the bar, or we're at the pool hall, or we're at our crib, or we're just hanging out, and then we're like going back and forth. Then you coming over to my house in front of my wife and in front of my kids, if I had a wife and kids, and you come in and you like defecating on my couch in front of my family, or you coming no, or you coming on my show and you are trying to dismantle my credibility in front of my audience. That's a whole different thing.
You said that's how y'all come at each other.
No. You misinterpreting. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but you're misinterpreting. It's not the same thing, bro. It's not the same thing. A personal relationship is, you with your homies, y'all are at the game, y'all are at the pool hall, y'all are at the bar, you chilling, and y'all are amongst each other, and you might be talking smack, and you might be passionate about a point. We all know that when the women come around and when everybody come around, we don't do that in front of them. I would never do that in front of Angry Man's wife if I was right there with his, like, if his wife was there. I like for example, and you see it all the time. People might interpret me being weak or me being afraid of Mrs. Angry Man. No, I know her in real life. I know who she is, right? Her family and my family are friends, right? So out of respect and out of not, you know what I'm saying, never it being misinterpreted as a disrespectful thing, I always say, okay, don't call Mrs. Angerman. I'm good, Angerman. I'm good, and I bow out like that. Because really, in real life, I would not ever have the conversations that we have in front of his wife. I'm gonna lift him up in front of his wife. I'm gonna exalt him in front of his wife. I'm never gonna downplay. You never downplay a man in front of his woman or in front of his people. You never do that. I don't.
Can we
Only
just make
because of what you presented, it just sounds like you're trying to have it both ways. That's my
no
POV.
no it's bro, it's like
That's my POV.
it's like what he said is true with the whole, every time I gotta even admit that, bro. It's almost like, right, everybody cool, but but every time you speak up, all of a sudden he get around a certain crowd of people, he trying to sun you in front of them.
But he just said
like,
that we don't understand that because we're not inside of their group.
That's not what I said. No.
That's not what he said, bro.
That's not what I said. You misinterpreting either intentionally. Right. Hold on, real quick. Try what I'm. Listen, it's not what I. Auntie, is that what I said, Auntie?
I didn't hear it exactly like that.
Okay. Wahab, is that what I said?
Sorry, I missed that part.
Okay, he the way that Truth is interpreting it is like I'm saying that AngryMan, the way our relationship is, AngryMan could come and sun me and talk crazy to me at any given time around anybody. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what you're getting from what I'm saying?
No, that's not the impression I got. And to be fair, if we're all being honest, we all got friends, cousins, brothers, etc., where you know full well the conversation that the two or three of you could have together versus people who are not in that circle have will be you allow totally different things. So I think for us that's watching, we start engaging in taking sides because we agree with one party or the other, and we think that you should feel the way we feel about it. But we don't have that relationship that you have. We just don't, and everybody knows this.
I literally just said that.
No, you
But
didn't. Well, hold on, real
hold
quick.
on.
Give me a second, Truck. No, you didn't. What you just said was that it's the difference is when he comes over here, and this is what Trucker's saying. This is what I'm saying. When he comes over here and he starts wilding out on me in front of my audience, or if he goes to his show and starts painting this narrative that I am a useful idiot. That's the difference. That's outside of the bounds of friendship and of what a friendship would allow, because now you're really what you're doing is you're taking food out of my kid's mouth, you're attacking my credibility, and you're attacking my business. That's really what's happening.
All right, so when I said that, okay, so listen to what you guys are presenting to me, because I think this is where the disconnect is. What Saab is saying, we don't understand when we're on the outside. What he just said, he said, because we're on the outside, we will then pick and choose because we don't understand the dynamics of what's your relationship is. So I am going based off of what he just said. I said, okay, I agree. Since I don't understand how you guys' relationship is and how you guys talk to each other and how y'all communicate and certain, like he said, certain things that you wouldn't allow me to say to you, you will allow him to say. So that's what I'm saying. These things are part of the scope of your relationship, and we don't understand that.
But not
So that's what I'm saying. What's the conflict? What's the difference between that versus what you're saying?
Well, the difference is where first of all, I don't want nobody to choose sides. I'm not asking nobody to choose sides because I'm not even mad at him right now. I'm just speaking up against what's going on. That's number one. The second thing is this. Again, that's like this, right? You and your lady you and your wife, y'all gonna have a certain level of intimacy and a certain level of comfort with each other that you have behind closed doors, and it's just y'all thing, right? Now, you're not going to display that intimacy or that level of whatever comfortability that y'all have for her to say certain things. You wouldn't want her to say certain things that she says to you in private that she says to you in public, right? So that there it is. It's not, and then again, I'm not trying to make it seem, but I'm saying it's that same sort of thing. Yo, even your moms or even your brother or even your sister, there's going to be a certain level of comfortability and intimacy y'all have within y'all relationship as family members or as close friends that y'all be able to do in the confines of your home or the confines of y'all friendship when everybody's not around. However, when people are around, you're going to show a certain level of respect to one another so that nobody gets it twisted or confused.
Right. So that's okay. But the point is, they do say this type of stuff to you. It's just behind closed doors, right?
Nah, I mean, think about this. This is YouTube. Why would we grown men? He ain't gonna cape for no other man. To me in real life, no. That's why I don't understand.
No, I said the stuff. The comparison you said is things that she would say to me behind closed doors.
Nah, but what I'm saying is the energy is somewhat the same, but the words as far as this undermining thing or this thing that's this narrative painting thing, nah, that's not the same. No.
All right, so when I said he's undermining you earlier, you said no, it's not that serious. I literally
No,
said that.
no. You said no. Come on, True. You said, was I mad of you? Trying to make it seem like I was mad about it, and I'm saying no, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad. That's what I was talking to. Not that he's not undermining me. I said no, I'm not mad about it. I'm not in my feelings about it. I don't feel a way about it. I'm just getting in front of it
All right.
and letting it be
Well,
known what's
let me
happening.
make all right. So let me make this emphatically clear, because I'm sorry. That's what you got. No, I was talking about what he's doing to you. You said he's not really doing anything. This is not that serious.
No,
I was saying,
that's what you heard. That's what you heard. That's not
okay,
what I was.
so it is that serious. He is being disrespectful.
I mean, yo, fam, I don't know what. Hold on, let me just say this. I don't know what you're trying to get at. We gotta have move past this, right? The whole point is that yo, he is
I'm
trying
asking a
to paint.
direct question.
Hold on, and I'm answering you. He is trying to paint a narrative overall, and it's not just about me. It's in defense of Anton and painting this narrative to make it seem like any of us dudes that don't agree with what Anton's doing, we are being on some male pick me stuff. That's basically the narrative that's being painted out there. Like we are some
So
Captain
true.
Save him.
Oh,
We on
I'm
some
gonna tell
male
you.
pick me stuff.
My
So you're
bad.
mad because he's doing that?
So true.
Hold
Yo,
up.
all right,
True.
yo, I'm gonna
Hold
drop
up.
you, bro.
True.
I'm gonna
True.
Nah,
drop
'cause
you, bro.
it is becoming like an
Yeah,
interrogation.
I'm gonna drop you, bro. This
Um,
is ridiculous. It don't even
instead
make
of
sense.
just a panel
Listen.
conversation, bro,
Yeah,
it's kind of
Like what?
interrogation.
I'm mad. I've told you I'm
So
not mad. So hold on, Trucker. Because listen, this is what you just did, True, and why I dropped you down for a second. And like we're gonna move past this, right? You just went from Angry Man because I said it was about Angry Man to then you immediately went back to I'm mad because of this or I'm mad because of that. I'm not mad at all. And that's why I just told you. But then when I told you that, you said, oh, well, I was talking about Angry Man. And then when I'm talking about Angry Man, then you said, oh, so you're mad because of that? Come on, fam. Like, this is not,
Yeah.
we're not about to do this,
Especially
bro.
if he said he's not mad at all, bro. It
Yeah, I
seemed
told you that.
it kind of seemed like you was trying to get a you can't handle the truth moment.
Yeah,
No
he
pun
trying
intended.
to. He's definitely trying. Come on, you wilding. Come on,
But
True.
look, I'll say this right here. This is
I'll
another
tell you if I'm
reason.
trying to do something.
No, I said that's what it seems like, bro. And you can
I don't
you
do
can
no
elaborate in
sub.
a second. You know what I'm saying? Truth. I just wanted to get this out right here. This is my issue with the Anton or Antonites or Strag Chaser Defense Force, whatever. Um, bro, when this dude wants to defend himself, he goes running to Tasha K. Don't
Mm,
come over to Iz's channel unless
mm,
Freezy is over here going to hell in on him. You know what I'm saying? He
mm.
don't come over. He ain't doing nothing to help this space other than be food. So what is everybody supposed to do but eat? If Anton's supposed to be some pillar in this space, bro, hungry dogs ain't loyal, bro.
That's another good
mm,
point. And that's an
mm,
You know,
overall point. If
you ain't
if
fed
listen,
mm.
if you're
nobody.
not right, you're not a boss. If you're not feeding people, you're not a boss, family. You're not
You
a
know,
boss if you're not feeding your people. If you're not like directly pumping people up, trying to promote people, going and you know what I'm saying, doing for people whatever. You're not a boss, bro. You're
like,
not their boss, bro.
why the
Y'all gotta
hell am I supposed to be loyal to an Anton Daniels? And that's why I mean, like, I respect AM enough. Like, he's pulled up on my channel. He'll pull up on your channel. Hey, I've seen him pull up on everybody's channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? And show love and support and all of that. So if I see him get into something, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, bro. Like, for real. So when you tell me that, hey, ain't nothing going on, you know what I'm saying? It's just a creative differences disagreement or whatever. Yeah, we could talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But still, I'm not gonna jump in no dog pile on AM. You know what I'm saying? Even if I feel like he's wrong, I just keep my mouth shut, keep my opinion to myself. You know? I'm not
no
going to
doubt.
do it publicly. And that's just out of respect for him. Same with you. Unless it's something personal that I feel like with me and you, I'm not jumping on somebody else's dog pile with that. But Anton Daniels, I don't give a damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? If he on the ground and he food, bro, niggas just trying to get a leg, bro, get a
But,
wing,
but
get a thigh,
but
whatever,
that's
bro.
hold on.
Let's get a
That's
little
not
bit of that.
time out. But I gotta be clear. That's not my position. My position is again, I recognize Anton has leadership ability. I recognize that Anton has high visibility, and I recognize Anton has a gift for being able to reach people. I believe that he's misusing his gift, and I believe that he's leading people astray. And anytime anybody who does that, I'm going to speak against that. I don't believe in dogpiling. I don't believe in following the crowd. I do what I feel is right. That's it. That's my position, right? Which is a little different, right? Shout out to my peoples, man. Hey, thank you, Working Them. Appreciate you, man. He said, "Easy the man." Shout out to you, or you the man. I appreciate you. Hey, what's up, King Duke Farrell? Duke Farrell's in the building. What's up, Duke? What's going on, man? Howdy, everybody. And salute to you, Duke Farrell. Good to see you, bro. Shout out to, let me just see. What's up, Dr. Manhattan said, God dog, Irby is everywhere. I am LOL. Shout out to Irby B over here. What's up, Dr. Manhattan? What's going on, man? What's going on? The Renegade said, dude sounds like, oh, come nah, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. Izzy,
Who
no,
else was here? They talking about me?
no, I don't know. Izzy said no AM
Oh.
slander. No AM slander rule is still in effect. Be careful, folks. Yeah, no AM slander because it's not an Apollo Angry Man. We're not doing an Angry Man witch hunt or nothing like that. I was just speaking to what I was saying, and then Auntie had something to say. So I'm giving people a chance, and Truth has something to say, Truck has something to say, a Wahab has something to say about me, like saying what I'm saying. So this is not even about Angry Man. So don't twist it up.
I'm just saying, them niggas pull up on Tasha K.
Yeah, but hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Mo Love said yes, it's very disrespectful. Right. What Abe said, Angry calls our community, yet he's now using blackmailing tactics with the lousy $20. Oh, okay. I ain't gonna do that. Shout out to you. But yeah, let's no Angry Man slander, family. No Angry Man slander. People lose it when you don't agree with them. Yeah, and that if you don't like Angry Man, this ain't the place to come to attack AM. Do not get it twisted. Izzy is addressing the topic. Izzy isn't battling Angry Man. That's a fact. That's a fact. So bear that in mind. Support the show in the meantime, between time. Y'all, I wanted to say this though. I wanted to say this on one point, and then True, you got it. I want y'all to explain this to me slowly, real quick. Just explain it slowly because I'm a little slow. If repeating narratives, sharing opinions, defending your side, and questioning authority, so-called authority, makes someone a useful idiot, then how does that make you? Right? If you have an opinion, if you're defending your side, if you're questioning whatever a person is doing, and you're calling them a useful idiot, and that makes them a useful idiot, then what does that make that other person?
Same thing.
Right, because they've been doing that daily. Is it intelligent when you do it and stupidity when someone else do it? Is it intelligent when you do it, but stupidity? Right. That's what I want to know.
It's voluntary ignorance, bro. It's like it's some real deep niggatry. I'm just calling it for what it is. The hypocrisy, bro. It's almost like a pastor and a politician. You know, like they beat, but behind closed doors, they going back and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm Izzy, I ain't really had too much to say because I feel what you're saying. Like I don't agree with that, bro. I have a that's a pet peeve for me. You know, like it's a pet peeve for me to be around hypocritical people because I'm gonna call you out right there on the spot. It's gonna turn into something. I don't want to be around that. I'm good.
Look, calling somebody an idiot is subjective. But I think you said it earlier, Trucker. Just because you're intelligent doesn't make everybody else stupid. So it's subjective. Now I can understand what AM
that was
would
Aaron
say.
that said that.
Yeah, Aaron.
Oh, my bad. Whoever said that earlier. Yeah, whoever said that earlier.
Hold on, Trucker.
My bad.
Yeah, no. I mean, I can understand where they're coming from with the whole useful part because there are a lot of people that's trending in views and all of that other stuff. So people putting Anton in the title and the thumbnail and talking about it all the time. It kind of just trends him in the algorithm and stuff like that. But AM of all people, he knows this because this was some of the best advice I ever got on YouTube, and it was from him, bro. When you predicate things on beef drama scandals or whatever, you got to stay in them to stay relevant, and that's not what Anton wants. He wants people to come check out his content because of what he's doing about relationship topics, what he's doing about being a conservative and MAGA and all of that. You don't want people to have to come to your channel for that because you're not going to talk about this there. You're not going to. So that's not what you want to trend in the algorithm for. So this could do more damage than good. Everybody ain't being useful to that man right now. It might seem like it right now because every other thumbnail you see has Anton in it,
No, but
but
that
that ain't
wasn't his
always a
point.
good thing.
No, Auntie, that wasn't his
But who
point.
fault
His
is that?
point. Wait, hold on, real quick, Truck, and you got next. I promise you. That wasn't his point. What his point was, he was saying we're useful. It is being used by the women because the women that want to see the so-called patriarchy or the so-called manosphere fall, the men fall. He's saying that the women are bitter because number one, they hate men. Number two, they want to be with Anton, or number three, they're jealous of Mika. Then he said that the men who he said he would get to later, we're just being useful idiots for these women for the gynocracy, basically.
That's
That's
exactly
what
what
he
he said
said.
because I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he
So
said.
yeah, no, and I'll say this, and I'll
He
land real
is.
quick.
Oh,
That's untrue. Number one, Anton don't represent no damn patriarchy. Look at the way he lives. Look at the way he moves. You know what I'm saying? All of that. He don't represent that. You know what I'm saying at all. And he damn sure don't represent no manosphere. That's not a manosphere dude. He's not.
Right.
He
Go
never
ahead,
never
Trucker.
has. So come on.
Go ahead, Trucker, and then Truth, you have to Trucker.
So first off, I don't want to be that man. I'm my own man, so I don't want to be no other man but me. You feel me? So let's get that shit straight. What was the other part? Niggas is jealous, bro. I got everything that nigga got, so
Well,
ain't no
no.
jealousy.
He wasn't saying. He was saying that we're being useful idiots. He was talking about the women are jealous of Mika, but he said the men are being useful idiots to the basically to the women. You know what I'm saying? That want to tear a man down
Why would
because he said his whole thing was Anton is the standard. Anton goes against the talking points. Anton was married young and been married for years. Anton only has one child, don't have no baby out of wedlock. Anton is multimillionaire and black. So allegedly. So that is the things that he was saying is the standard, and Anton superseded those talking points. But what I'm trying to say is it's not about those talking points because he's showing all the niggatry that he speaks against. So it kind
thank
of
you?
it extra diminishes whatever he says.
No, it
Also,
He's
makes
being
it
held to
well.
his own
Okay,
standard.
hold on,
That's
y'all.
it.
It
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, let Trucker finish, and then Truth, you next, and then we'll open it up.
yeah.
Then
First
Aaron,
off, it makes it look even worse because you see the bad parts that we need to correct, and you're indulging in it even further. That's even worse, bro. That's I I'm gonna just say it like this, man. This shit got to stop. I'm sorry, it got to stop, bro. It has to stop. Like it's either you or I mean, all I'm looking at right now, to be honest, is that money is just showing who really about that life and who's not, man. That's all I'm saying right now. That's the only thing I can think of this, because ain't no
If you
way you can sit here and defend it, bro. You might as well be a part of the sisterhood at this point.
if you giving
That's
and
all
you're
I'm saying.
respectful. Nah, if you hey
so
that sounds like
you
something.
know
I'm a
what happened
PhD.
when is had said. So the crazy part is I don't understand where the narrative came from that is don't like Anton. That in itself is crazy because for
True.
me I've gotten in back and forth with is about certain people and I haven't seen him say that he disliked anybody. You feel what I'm saying? And like he just did today, he's always supported Anton. It's just it seemed like the one time he came out and spoke out against something that he did wrong, then it's an uproar.
Well,
And
Wait.
I
this is
spoke
what
out
It's
a
not
couple
one
of times.
time. It was
Right.
it
I
was a
spoke out a
couple of times.
few times about what
And,
Anton.
yeah.
and you know what's crazy?
So
And you know what's crazy about that
Hold
shit?
on, Trucker. Hold on, Trucker. Let him finish. Trucker,
let me
let him finish. True.
finish.
I just wanted to.
My bad. My
I wanted
bad.
to clarify that. Go ahead, True. Go ahead.
So Yeah, so it's like he been supporting this man. When he does wrong, he spoke out against him, but he never said he don't like him. He never said anything. He never spoke about his family. Never said anything disparaging. Nothing. Like I said, I've had back and forth with Izzy about certain people and who they are and their character. You're talking about somebody that don't like him. I don't like him. Okay, so you'll understand the difference. I don't like Anton. I've been told him I don't like him. He knows that. And this is 6 years worth because I've been knew he was a fraud. And the biggest problem is we need to understand, like Trucker had alluded to, why we don't recognize when someone isn't who they say they is. Why is the blinding light money? And they ain't even got to have money. All they got to do is just look like they got money or put on a facade that they got money or fake it till they make it till they get money. And then you guys just run like dumb sheeps to follow right behind somebody. That's what we need to be questioning and asking each other, why are we so mindless? And then all of a sudden, when everybody else want to say, oh, this person's a bad person, oh, now you want to say they're a bad person. Now you want to talk about their character. You wasn't doing this for the last 6 years when this man was doing this. This ain't the first time this type of stuff happened. So to come at is in a certain type of way because he's not one-sided is crazy.
Yeah.
And that's your question. Why is it a biasness towards certain individuals?
We already know why. Hey, shout out to Gemini. Give me 1 second, y'all. AM has stated, and this is true too, Gemini. Now, the only reason why I'm reading this, because this is not AngryMan slander. I want to point this out, right? This is absolutely the truth, what Gemini is saying. And the truth is, if it was on the scale, I would really be a Sigma. I really wouldn't be an Alpha. Right? If that scale stuff is true and the personality stuff is true, I would really be a Sigma. I would not be an Alpha. But this is absolutely true. This is true. AM has stated on numerous occasions that was an Alpha and he was a Sigma. Is it possible that AM has formulated certain thoughts in his head that you're not aware of? It's more than possible, bro. It's more than possible. Yeah, you did say that. I'm not. You said you did say that. I'm not. I said you was right. I didn't take that away from you. I didn't take it away from you, True. I said when you said it, I said yeah, it's possible. I literally said yes, it's more than possible.
You gonna give him his credit? He said
I did. Wait, I did. Hold on. Come on. Because no. True, you don't listen. Because when you said it, I said yes, it's more than possible. Is what I said.
Go ahead, because I'm about to go in. All right. Number one, as far as the standards go, you want to talk about a certain amount of money, income bracket, whatever. You've been married for a certain amount of time. You only have one child. Cool. That's the tangible stuff. But those of us that have grown to be actual men and gone through that transition of manhood for real understand that there are intangibles, way more intangibles than tangibles that make a man what the hell they are. So let's go down the list. When you want to talk about leadership qualities, let's talk about the way that you put your wife and your daughter at risk to end up on a damn t-shirt because you couldn't keep your mouth shut a week after being on
the same thing.
All right, that's you. That is Anton. That's you. Let's talk about you as a leader and the reason why Mika got to go around answering all of these questions about being your side piece when you could have ended it with one statement, one phrase. Okay, why she got to do that? You supposed to be the leader. Why people got to answer questions about the way you moving? Okay, you put that woman's marriage in jeopardy. You put your own family's reputation in jeopardy, even if it wasn't your marriage in jeopardy. And he said it himself out of his own damn words. His life is in shambles. His daughter's going through this, that, everything else. Okay, that's a situation that he put himself in.
See, I got you. But let's stay away from that portion of it if you don't mind, because
I don't really. No, you understand? No. We talking about the standards of what a man is. I don't give a damn about what's in your bank book, bro. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. All right, now we want to talk about even more standards. Money and all of that other stuff on the Tasha K show. when he just came and spit out a list of all of the great things in his life. He talked about being able to buy what he wanted, Gucci, Louis, and a certain amount of money in his bank account. Not one time did he mention his wife or his daughter or his family. Mr. Conservative and your conservative values. Okay? So when we come in Anton and say that not only are you're not the standard of what men are supposed to be. As far as I'm concerned, just like True said, as far as I'm concerned, this is my opinion. If you disagree, you're allowed to disagree. It's just an opinion. But bro, I believe that's less than a man. Less than a man. And people like him, it's not that I want to see the man down. I've said this multiple times. The best thing that could happen to him is for him to go broke. For him to go broke, lose it all. So then he can honestly see what the hell he's actually made of. He can see what he's actually made of and what actually makes him a man. When you strip away all that damn window dressing and that physical green screen that you put on every damn day, because some Louis and a Rolex don't make you a damn man. It's about your relationships, how you treat people, what you hold near, dear, and true. So if you're going to tell me that your Gucci and your bank book is more important, look, I'm with the most beautiful woman in the world and she loves me. That outweighs all. I would have respected that as a man. As a man, he didn't mention that not once, and it just rolled off of his tongue. And he had liquid truth serum in him. She gave him that wine first. Okay, so those are the things that we go on. So any man that tells me that all of that other stuff makes him the standard, I would question your standards on manhood. And I rock with AM, but at the same time, bro, that's a conversation I'm willing to have with him or anybody else. If you're gonna tell me the tangibles outweigh the tangibles when it comes to that the tangibles outweigh the intangibles when it comes to being a man, I'm gonna ask you, bro, who raised you?
Right. HT Bull one said, I'm gonna be honest, your friendship with AM looks mostly one-sided. Yeah. And he said he had the nerve to say that he's a way better friend than me the other day, which was absolutely ridiculous. And I told him that was absolutely ridiculous. Shout out to Jamie. Everybody know that that's absolutely a lie from the pits of hell. Jamie Green, and he said that when he comes over here, y'all want to really laugh? Y'all want to hear a really good joke? AngryMan said when he comes over here, I mistreat him every time he comes over here.
Stop
real,
it, bro.
I swear,
Stop it, bro.
Hold on, Trucker, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and I don't got wings. My right hand, AngryMan said every time he comes over here, I mistreat him, and I try to boss up on him, and I try to do this and do that. It's crazy. But yo, shout out to Jamie Green. What's up? I'll be Wardy Peace. What's good? The original CMC was good, 1,000% fat. Yeah. So,
yeah, that's wild. I ain't even gonna hold.
I'm just saying, man. Look,
that's nasty work right there.
If you're gonna tell me that the things that make you a man are just something that you can purchase in the damn store, that's crazy.
And that's what I've been
the
saying
things that
the
make
whole
you a
time,
man, you
bro.
can't buy.
That's what I've been saying the whole time. And you know what's crazy about this? I think there was another show where the nigga called me where AM called me. What did he call me? He said a double idiot because I said numbers don't matter to me, and I meant that numbers don't matter, bro. I don't care. It does not matter, bro. That does not make you a man. Like where I'm from, how you represent your family and your last name, that is what matters.
The things that's going to be
gotta
around
be the
when
richest.
you're not.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be the richest. You got a stable income. You know what I'm saying? You could be the mailman and still be out here taking care of your kids. Look way better than you. You feel me? Your kids is always on 10,000 versus you. Your lady is on 10,000 versus you. I could get with that, bro. What I cannot get with is when a nigga pull up in the Benz and throw money at people's faces like, hey, hide the money, y'all, broke asses. You know, like I ain't with that. I'm not with that.
That's funny.
You
though.
know,
every time I see it, it's funny though. I laugh.
Yeah, it is funny. It's funny, but I just, like I know dudes that do that in the hood, and every last dude that did that in the hood always ended up in terrible places. I'm gonna just say it like that, bro.
Well, also
people that try to defend it.
You come back to the hood flexing your rollie and your nice car and everything, but you're not feeding the street. The street's still gonna eat, man, and that's what's happening to Anton right now.
Bro,
he's just being held to his own standard.
Yeah,
That's what I think. He's being held to what he's being held to his own standard. You know, he came on it about the one child thing and forgot that he mentioned that he had a vasectomy. That's why I posted that's not a flex. If you fix yourself, but still out in these streets doing all the things that you say you don't do on the low, you made it impossible for you to be exposed that way. So now you're getting exposed this way. And the other point from listening to y'all brothers, I would just say, you don't have to be righteous to be right about something. And sometimes we look at people and if they doing this thing wrong, we just throw away the whole person. I ain't with that. I live long enough to know that on this topic, as it pertains to how you put your family out there with the Corey Holcomb situation, right? The way you would, for a whole week, he was cyberbullying the whole week. And then Corey comes back and blows you up, throws his shot, and now you all, like I said, disheveled, and my life is this, that. But he was talking all that, I'll beat this, and I'll do this, that, and the other. That's hypocritical. And he has a standard. He said his standard is that he's not a hypocrite, that he is the personification of everything a man should be. Which, bro, that's hyperbolic at the very least.
One mic. Give me 1 second, y'all, if y'all don't mind. Hey, listen, y'all make sure y'all support the show, Sports Street. I mean, hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. Likes cost you absolutely nothing. They're free 99. They don't cost a daggone thing, all right? So make sure you hit the like button. Now, if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, if you want to keep the show going, or if you just want to support the show, we need 16 more people in 22 more minutes, 16 more people to keep the show going. Everybody just throw $5 at us. That's more than enough. And we can keep our show going. All right. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all very much. Give me 1 second. Bridget said, who's useful? It is everyone over here. No, he wasn't saying everyone over here. He's just saying the men that are kind of going at what Anton is doing right now. That's what he's saying. And if it shout out to Kojak through and through the great set. And if it just takes some cheap wine to get you to speak truth to power, you got problems. Yo, that's crazy. Shout out to Coach at through the great say AM told a huge lie there. Yeah, he did. That was a lie. Classy said, you always roll the red carpet out for AM? Yes, I do. That's absolutely the truth. What the F is AM talking about? I don't know. Coach at 3 and 3 the Great said, right, Izzy rolls the red carpet out for AM more than those of us that actually help build the channel. Yo, shout out to, come on, Kojak, don't give me no hard time, bro. I roll the red carpet out for you too, Cole. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He's throwing shots, even giving compliments.
Yeah, he said, them fancy cars are rolls just like my Impala. The only difference is bank lets them drive theirs. Oh, I pay for mine of the dealership with a briefcase of money. Shout out to that. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate you. Thank you, Auntie.
I would ask this much right here. Why didn't Anton do the interview with AM? Why did he call Tasha K?
Good point. But AM probably didn't ask for the interview, to be honest. But
neither did Tasha K.
I think I think Tasha K did. Hold on real quick. I don't think Anton didn't call Tasha K. I don't think.
Because I pull up the clip. Yes, he did.
Wait. Did they? I know Mika's. I know Mika's people called Tasha K.
Mika called Tasha K, and so did Anton Daniels.
Really? I thought Tasha K had reached out to him because of the situation with Corey or whatever.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, she said it with him sitting right there. That your people reached out to me.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that part.
Out to me.
Thank you. Wow. I appreciate you, bro. Aaron, peace, fellas. It was great. Shout out to Aaron. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much.
I just thought about that too, bro. Like that's another thing,
saying, man.
Y'all,
Go ahead.
Y'all, I mean, this is your man's 100 grand, and he gonna cite Anton as the standard of manhood and masculinity.
Yeah, that's wild to me.
Well, I mean, this what
What?
it is. That don't that, but
That's
that
wild to me.
no, but
What?
again, he said because Anton don't have no babies out of wedlock, which I have one. Um, he's saying because Anton got married young and stayed married all that time, which I got married young, but I didn't stay married. And he's saying because Anton, so he's talking about the talking points that the women use against us as men is what he's talking about.
All right.
Okay, well,
So those are
let's talk
talking
about the other
points that
talk.
they use against us, but that's also the talking points that the manosphere and people of the manosphere talk about as well. And I want to point this out. I want to
Let
point
me get
this out.
this.
So we're talking about he got married young, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Had children with one woman, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
Married that woman, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the other half about the disrespect towards,
Thank you.
first and foremost, to God, the disrespect shown to the covenant that he was blessed with, the disrespect to his heir that he was blessed with, and the disrespect also, which a lot of people don't understand this, when you do galvanize and as leaders, you are responsible for your followers. You are responsible for the people that allot your voice and carry
Like you was
on
responsible for
what you
Mika.
present.
Yeah.
Right.
You are responsible for those people.
Right.
So what about that instance? He's a success in the origin, but what about his ending results?
What he
Would
was
AM say that's the success too?
well, he wasn't looking at it from a moral perspective. That's what he said.
Nah, he wasn't.
Oh,
Hey,
Chuck,
no
True.
moral
No,
perspective, and you
hold on,
talking
no
hold
about
on,
the
moral
standard.
perspective.
hold on, y'all.
Thank
Hold
you
on,
for
real,
saying that. Thank
hold
you for
on, real
saying
quick.
it. That
Hold
was
on.
where I was
Listen,
going.
go ahead, go ahead, Trucker, and then Auntie, you got it. Go ahead, Trucker, go ahead. Yo, if you talking Trucker, we can't hear you.
All right. Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go
Can you
ahead,
hear me
bro.
now?
Yeah.
So that was my overarching point, Truth. Um, like what, like they like you keep talking about the standard talking points, but you keep forgetting about the other ones too. Uh, the other one that a lot of women use is men don't know how to lead, and I can't. And on some real, I can't even argue against it because we got a prime example of a
Thank you,
dude that's
trucker.
willing to
Thank
lead,
you.
just willing to lead.
Thank you.
Is you know what I'm saying? Like
With the resources and the platform to do
like
so,
you
and
I mean,
just
listen, I'm not even a Bible scripture person, but I understand, your woman's supposed to follow and things like that, bro. But you supposed to protect that. You supposed to honor that in the right way. Like, I'm not ever gonna be okay with a dude leading whatever riches it comes with, bro. Leading a woman down the incorrect way. If we know it, that's his situation. That's what he want to do. That's fine. And she her own woman. She a grown woman. She do what she want to do. But at the end of the day, bro, it's your responsibility to make you and your family be on the right side, bro.
Hey, Rihanna,
And
what's going on? How you doing?
and
Good to
and
see you.
and to constantly, you willing to sacrifice yourself and have your woman do the same thing behind following you to get some money, bro. That's disturbing as hell to me. I don't,
Yeah, but I mean,
like that's not.
I think it's bigger than that. Truck. The fact is, again, the people that are watching that might be more impressionable, that might not have the experience to know
Right.
better, especially younger folks. I think that's the major point. Hey, listen, y'all, we coming down to the final stretch. About 17 more minutes, really like 15 more minutes. We need 15 people in 15 minutes, $5 a piece to keep the show going. If y'all support the show, support stream, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. We coming up. We a little past 3 hours. So if y'all don't mind, if y'all be so kind, support the show. Hey to Rihanna in the building. Yeah, but I mean, my thing is like I said, it's just I think they hate losing control, bro. That's why I put on is do you hate losing control, right?
Yeah,
Because
that's a fact.
it's not that we're useful, it's that we're no longer useful to them. right? We're not useful idiots. We're no longer useful to them. So if we're useful idiots, is because they can't use us in the particular manner that they want to use us. It's not. It's the problem isn't that we're repeating narratives. It's that we're repeating yours. We're not repeating their narrative, right? And so when the influence stops, then suddenly it's a problem, and suddenly it's an issue, and suddenly we this, and suddenly we that. When we're agreeing with them, it's like that David Carroll clip that's always gets played. When we agree with them, then it's cool, it's all fine, it's all well, it's all dandy. But when we don't agree with them, then it's a problem and an issue. Shout out to Will and Win. Thank you for the $5 set here to support the show, my brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Because of Willing to Win, we just need 14 people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. If we don't reach our goal, but then we'll probably we'll just give you a dope show tomorrow. But if y'all help us reach our goal, we can keep the show going, even though I gotta get in the car. Okay.
Can I say one more thing? Let me say one more thing.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Just to let you know, Truth, and everybody else, this is not the first time. The only time we've ever really said anything about Anton is the stuff that he do within that look like some player shit. You arguing with a dude about how many hoes you got, but just the other day you asking niggas to pray for your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like we argue every single time we said something about Anton, it was due to some shit that we know don't look good at all. It's not okay. So I just wanted to put that out there because people run with narratives like we just out here. This is just the only time that we spoke up. No, it's not the only time. Not at all. So
check this out. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not. One second. Let me get this one true, because I didn't even finish going in, and I'm gonna finish this. Even from a leadership perspective or a boss's perspective, let's go back to Fight Club. How many times did you see Anton Daniels undermine his crew? We saw him come up there multiple times when people tried to get at him and say, "Look, this is Aaron O's show, it's Brittany B's show. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the name on it or the face on the thumbnail. They're the ones in control." Just for a week later, for him to just stop the damn show and tell them to shut it down in front of every damn body. What kind of leader undermines his lieutenants in front of everybody like that? Just totally undermines them after he claimed that they were empowered. That's number one. All right, and I'm going to land this one real quick. Now, whether or not you want to fix yourself, you know what I'm saying, get snipped, whatever, that's a choice. You can make that on your own. But you want to use the whole "I got one child" thing out of wedlock. What man snips themselves with just one child and it ain't no damn boy? All right? That's just my opinion, man. Y'all can disagree with me on that if you want to. I'm not going to push back on it.
That's a good point.
I don't know what man snips themselves after just one, and it ain't no boy.
That's a good point. Ski Master Citizen said 100. That's a good point. I ain't think about that.
So now you ain't gonna flex with that one. That's all I'm saying. And if you chose to do it, it's fine. That was your choice. I'm not gonna argue with you. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, as a man, you have a right to make that choice, but you damn sure ain't gonna use that as no damn flex, bro. Because your legacy gone. It dies with you, bro. You know, like that's it. Done.
Yeah,
well, he has brother. He has family with nephews. So he has nephews, so their name is gonna go.
Nephews, they got daddies.
Yeah.
The hell up out of here.
Well, no, he has brothers. All he has is brothers, I think. So allegedly, he just has brothers.
He ain't got no son.
Yeah,
he ain't good.
Allegedly.
Wait, go ahead. I don't know his family, so I'm just speaking on what he said. And go ahead.
You're not.
Hold on, one mic, y'all. One mic. It's Trucker's turn. One mic. Go ahead, Truck, real quick. Go ahead,
No, go ahead. I'm just listening, bro. I ain't really got too much to say on it. It's just, it's just disturbing. Again, it's disturbing as hell, bro. Like, and it's them other times that we said something about Anton, Ayan was defending that shit too. So come on, bro.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Like it or love it, whatever you want to call it. I'll be whatever you want me to be. I don't care. I'm gonna cook a nigga if you want some bullshit. Straight up. If that means we gotta come to blows or whatever, which I don't want to do, but if I have to,
well, yeah,
that's what we gonna do.
it ain't even on that. It ain't even on that. Shout out to Cash Kid. Says stop the hate.
Yeah.
No one's hating. What's up, Cash Kid? Kojak through and through the grace said, yeah, he only got brothers, 3 of them, but still. Yo, shout out to Kojak. Go ahead, fam. You got the floor, True.
Yeah. So what? Listen, ain't nobody over here. Why do y'all think that's a trump card to use, a joker, or something to say that really means something, to say stop the hate? Bro, just because you deify people and put them on a pedestal above even yourself. Some of us are actual men that was raised by men, and the only thing that is above us is God. There's no, it's only one knee that we will bow, only one tongue that we will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord of all. That's it. So what you, Harold, and you have your right to look at this man as everything. I was raised by my father. Iz was raised by his father. Trucker, and we had fathers. We had men that helped cultivate us into men. And when we see something that is disgusting or is not indicative of what a man is supposed to move universally,
what's up, Uda?
It is supposed to be spoken against. We are supposed to stand. We are supposed to stand up for what is not right. You're supposed to fight for those who can't fight for themselves. And more indicative, when you have power, much is given, much is required.
That's a fact.
Understand that. These are laws, these are things that you're supposed to hang around and live by. These are staples, standards. And like he knows everything. This is what you live by. This is what you're supposed to live and also be willing to go to the grave over. And when you see a man professing the very thing and then disrespecting that, you're supposed to speak up against it.
It's our job to speak up against it. It just is. Yo, Uda, what's good? Welcome to the show, man. We got a couple more minutes. Hey, y'all, if y'all want to keep the show going, we got about 9 minutes, y'all. We need 14 people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show. Go ahead, Uda. What say you, bro?
Salute to the panel, salute to the chat, man. You know, yeah, man, it's good that you're speaking out. You know what I mean? Lifting up your voice on certain situations. It actually led me to making a video, and I really don't make videos about like these types of stuff. I really don't do videos on AngryMan and nothing like that. But it actually led me to making a video. You know what I mean? Just to seeing the energy, and like I said in the video, it's not about bringing y'all, separating y'all as brothers, because y'all have history together, regardless of the fact. You know what I mean? But just certain the ways he's running around with the Anton. That's why I kind of nicknamed him a Grantonite, because I think he's the oldest Antonite. That's just my own thing. That's just me. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? That's just my own opinion, personal. You know what I'm saying? But even in the the same conversation, the same video that he did, you know what I mean? I was just listening to the video, and in the same video, you know what I mean? He was also gossiping in the video. You know what I'm saying? So, because there's just one part. I just want to play one part of his video. I hope you can see it. 20 seconds of it.
Oh, where is it at?
Specific part.
Put it in the back. Yeah,
I'm gonna screen share it, and we just all say, because if it's gossiping, everybody's gossiping, then we can say what it is and it isn't.
He did a whole video dedicated to 50 Cent, fam. Yes, he be gossiping.
Not this one part, y'all. This one part, not the whole video, just this one specific part. I want us all to think as a congregation in here.
Go ahead.
For the ones that believe it, right? For those that think Mika is Anton's side chick, consider the fact that Anton's a multimillionaire, and also consider the fact that I heard a rumor, I don't know how true it is, but I heard a rumor that Mika's husband is a multimillionaire. So that would be yet another reason for them to be upset about it, because in their mind, Mika was able to attract 2 multimillionaires. You can't even get one. Hell, you can't even get a dude that makes 6 figures.
I heard a rumor, you know.
Yeah,
I heard a rumor that. Come on, brother. Come on. It's good for the group, but it ain't good for the gander. It's mad things in there.
Right.
But just get specific with the wordage so nobody can wiggle out of the situation. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You know what I mean? But
hold on, Chuck. But that's Uda. That's not the only time he's done that. He did that with the whole 50 Cent situation that he was explaining the other day too. That he went into the history of 50 Cent and this, that, and third, and he ain't in G Unit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't related to 50. So come on, fam. He gotta miss me with that. Go ahead, Chuck.
yeah, first off, I don't see nothing wrong with the women speaking up against this. Even, bro, you know how many women, even the trolls. Let me repeat, even the trolls of all trolls was like, "Yo, I can't even defend this. I can't defend this." They ain't even bro. Danica did a whole show and was like, when she saw the House of Hypocrites video, she was like, "Man, what the hell is this?" Like, ain't nobody like. Listen, at the end of the day, nobody's jealous about attracted multimillionaires or whatever, bro. Right is right, right is right, wrong is wrong, bro. I was actually shocked that the trolls didn't try to come up with an excuse for this, bro. Shiesty even was like, "Yo, I can't even defend this. This ain't looking good at all."
I'm just saying, as
I
brothers,
mean, what else you call it?
As brothers, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the last little interaction here, it went a little left or whatever the case, but y'all brothers. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We represent each other, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Whether you're going to pay it or not, the F-bomb fee, but if you act like you're not, then people could also test is the authority. So we don't want to put our brothers in that position, you know what I mean? To be like that, you know what I'm saying? Just being real, you know what I mean? And then you did a video where you was kind of talking about it too. So I watched that video too as well. And it kind of led me to do my video too as well. But you know, so listening to both sides of the situation. But you went to do a video about Anton. How well can you know Anton? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be one to make it real with your homie for 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what shows more values and more core values. And if we talking about manosphere, because I'm not in the manosphere, I've never been, but it's men getting men to be right and on the right paths for certain things. So I think that these are the times where you should take these kind of accountabilities and stand on these things, you know what I'm saying? To, you know what I mean? Yo, bro, listen, that's my bad with that, and leave those things under the bridge, you know what I'm saying? Because when we leave them open, it leads to this, you know what I mean?
We can't even get to that point.
So the problem again isn't that we're repeating these women's narratives, because most of us were saying it first, right? But the problem is that we're not repeating theirs. We're not repeating Anton's narrative or AngryMan's narratives. And then when their influence stops flowing to that direction, suddenly it becomes useful idiots and stupidity. That's how that works. You see what I'm saying? That's how that works. When the information stops, when the attention and the respect or the agreement stops flowing in their direction, then all of a sudden we're useful idiots, we're stupid, we're getting used by the gynocracy, we're furthering their agendas and all this other silliness that don't make no sense at all.
Yeah, we can't even correct it because every time niggas always want to try to tell other men that they need to put a cap on it, trying to put a lemon on it, and that's some bullshit. That ain't gonna never happen. It never happened with me. I don't know about the other men that be falling to their knees and bow their knees, but as you said it best, I'd rather die standing up than on my knee. I am not that type of dude.
No doubt. Hey, it looks like we've come to the end of the show. They did not want to keep this show going today. I don't know why, but shout out to you, Uda. I appreciate you. Shout out to Trucky L. Shout out to you, Auntie. I appreciate all three of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Trucky L sponsor the show. Thank you very, very much. Don't forget that 5 when you get a chance, Trucker. I know. You said you got me for the F-bomb. Yo, thank y'all for coming through. I gotta get ready to dip out, go pick up my son. They didn't want to continue the show today. So did you have any last words you wanted to say, Trucker or Auntie? Or both of y'all?
Just live your family the right way, bro. Don't do this goofy stuff, man. Please. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that type of success. Not be a crooked dude to lead your other family. Your family members to be crooked too. So that's pretty much it, man. I ain't got too much to say. And AM, don't get mad, man. Just call a spade, big dog. I still rock with you. But sometimes you want some whole shit. I'm out.
Yo, you crazy. Yo, Auntie, what's up? What's your last words, good brother?
That's it. Look, I'm gonna say it, bro. Anton Daniels is a fake boss. Your opinion, AM's opinion, I still respect it. regardless, even if I don't agree with it. And that's just, you know what I'm saying, how men move. You're entitled to your opinion, but I'm entitled to mine, and you're entitled to yours too. So, as men, regardless if we don't agree with each other, the least we can do is respect each other's opinions. That's
No
it.
doubt.
But nah, man, thanks for having me up, man. Appreciate you.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. All right. Yo, True, what's your last words real quick? Oh, sorry, man. What's your last words real quick, bro?
Yes, if you haven't, please like, subscribe, share, and support the show. Even though we're closing out, still hit that Cash App. Make sure we show our brother appreciation regardless. Hopefully you guys, even in spite of the way the show went, you learned something from it. You got some, something that you can use as purposeful application in your life. And please, man, please, if you do not know the imagery of how you're supposed to follow, please get into that word. Follow the greatest man that has ever lived, the greatest father, the greatest husband that we have ever seen, which is God through Jesus Christ. Follow him. And most importantly, this is the last thing for those that are saying, hey, if the wife don't matter, all this. That lets me know that you are not a leader, you're not a husband, you're not a man. Because the one thing men know, we have to protect those who can't protect themselves, and we definitely have to protect our wives, our loved ones, our women, even from themselves. So even if she doesn't understand that she's being disrespected or she's due respect in some type of way, we are not supposed to take advantage of that, and we're supposed to keep her close through understanding, to know that she's willing to live out her word and testimony. By not challenging me, I'm not going to disrespect her or our covenant. I'm going to protect her heart. I'm going to protect her mind. I'm going to protect her spirit by not taking advantage of her. That's what real men do.
Salute. No doubt. Salute. So appreciate it. Yo, Drip, what's up, man? You going live? What's up, Drip? What's going on the plug? Yo, shout out to Uncle Jeff in the building. Yeah, we about to dip. I gotta go pick up little Izzy, and I gotta use my mobile minutes if you know what I'm saying, my mobile internet. So if I gotta use my mobile internet, we gotta reach our goal. And we came about 14 people short of our goal. I'm telling y'all, if y'all got about 2 minutes, if y'all come through, someone come through with the 60, 2 people do 30, 3 people do 20, however y'all want to do it. You know what I'm saying? We could get it in. But hey, shout out to Mo Love. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to Kojak 303 Gaming. I really appreciate y'all. All right, make sure y'all go over there and check out my man Drip. I guess he's going live. Check him out on the plug. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate you, TB Trucking. Thank you, bro. Thank you to Mo Love. Thank you, sis. Thank you to Willing to Win. Appreciate you. Thank you to NT. Thank you to Aaron. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Workademics. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. To El Cheapo Real Life. Appreciate you, sis. Bridget M. I appreciate you, sis. Shout out to Aaron. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you to Living Humbly. I appreciate you. The Real Life of RJ. I appreciate you. And thank you to Trucker Yell for sponsoring the show. Thank y'all so much, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe. And listen, this is not beef. This is not beef at all. At the end of the day, True, I can't let you back up. I gotta go, bro. This is not beef. This is not beef at all. At the end of the day, I just want y'all to know and to understand that, listen, when bad things happen, when good men sit by and say nothing, right? We cannot allow people to try to use their influence to steer us in the wrong direction. We all know right from wrong, and we all know what's best for ourselves. So we got to do the best that we can. We got to be the best that we can. All right. So make sure that y'all just listen. We can like people and not agree with everything that they say and everything that they do. Right. You got to understand that at the end of the day, when they do it, they think they call it strategy, right? When they coordinate, it's strategy. When we coordinate, it's stupidity. If sharing talking points makes someone a pawn, then every political movement in history had pawns. So really what it means is that I don't like when the same tactics work against me. All right. So make sure y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe. They can't afford to donate 60. Shout out to you, Bill and Nico. Salute to Bill and Nico. They could afford it. You know what I'm saying? If they want to do it, they could afford it. Miss Center World said, I don't have beef with AM either. I just feel like I'm the real final boss, not him. Okay, wow. Okay. That's interesting. Shout out to Classic Creole. That's weird. I appreciate y'all. After party at Drips, make sure y'all check out Drip. Listen, y'all can support the show, support the stream anytime. In the meantime, we out of here. Peace. We out. We're just gonna end it.